All right, and we are live. Hi, guys.
Well,
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
We have another full party stream for what we hope is the end of Act 5, Act 2. God, I hope so, so we can get into Act 6. It's insane that the end of Act 5 is only one half of the way through the comic. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that actually.
Get it right. The end of Act 5 is only a third of the way through the comic.
No, because Homestuck is like 8,000 and we're currently at 4,000.
What's the
yes,
other
but,
third?
I think... No, Act 1 through 4. Acts 1 through 4 is a third. Act 5 is a third.
And then,
Act 5 itself is a third.
Yeah. Hi, everyone joining in chat. Hi, welcome. Anyway, talking about that full party that we have, I am your host, Melanie Archer, here with Salted Pearls, as always.
Hello. I'm on vacation right now. I'm on my shitty laptop, so if my quality is particularly ass today, that is why.
Yeah. Next on the docket is Hope, our director of vibes,
Hello.
as I like to say.
Yes. The vibe director.
The vibe director. We also have Jelly back once again, continuing all the people returning. We have Hiso no Kami.
Hey chat, I'm internet micro celebrity, I think.
Welcome to the team.
Exciting.
We have Lena, Cargo Sprite. And then first time on the stream, Jess.
Hey everyone, first time listener, long time caller, as they say.
Wait,
wait.
Backwards. Yes, backwards. you mean
Is that reference like unfamiliar to our fan base?
it's unfamiliar to me?
I think to at least most of them, probably.
God damn.
Honestly.
Yeah, showing my age with a radio call-in show reference.
Honestly.
That's sick.
Kids these days, they don't know about the radio.
Voft should
you
Voft
say
should
that, but
pivot
like, it's
to
true.
radio, I think.
Let's buy a VOFT radio station.
But
We
what will
just
the four-letter
recorded
call
Hitchhiker's
sign
Guide to
be?
the
It's such
Galaxy.
a mystery.
I know. VOFT 93.5 VOFT.
I finally figured out how to set my join noise, so I set it to.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
I think you gotta do AM radio. So it could be. This is
that's
AM
cute.
413 VOFT.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good.
that'd
And
be
then we
perfect.
can do a podcast.
Yeah.
It's so
I am-
sad. I can't technically do that because I'm pretty sure there's laws behind. You have to. It's like W or K only.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
So lame. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be WOFT, but it'll be stylized
Woft.
as a double V, like it's a fucking air.
like it's Aridin.
Woft.
It's actually
Woft.
we actually have the host be Aridin, and it's just Aridin being the VOFT mascot
We
from
could
now
do
on.
that. We could do that. That would suck, but we could do
Aired
that.
in a shitty
It's within our powers.
cosplay.
I have to draw that now.
Okay,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Better idea. It's Voft-chan in a shitty Aridin cosplay.
It's either way.
You know, it'd be
What's the
really
I think
funny.
it's both. I think they're co-hosts.
It would be really funny if we didn't make it to Cascade today.
God,
That would be. I would be guffawing.
I would be guffawing personally. Speaking
What if
of,
we dressed as each other and we were both girls?
Hello?
All right. Well, let's get right into this.
Let's
Let's
just
just jump into it.
Let's
Oh my god!
jump into it.
Oh my god!
Fit right in.
Holy shit.
You're
Alright.
right.
I can read
Can't
your radio
wait for
signals.
the
Oh my god.
in tandem, it's just a theory.
Bonk.
It's
I
just
see.
I love her.
game theory, a film theory.
It's another one of your moods. We will have to work on ironing out this behavior before you meet your true master. He is far less gracious host than I. Wait, what are you doing? No.
Empty suicide threat?
Stop that. You render yourself in a more symbolic manner this instant. Thank you.
Throwing a torso out of spite. Love it.
God. God. They do some really cool stuff with Damara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Handmaid's fucking sick.
She's the what's her fucking name? She's not technically Damara.
She's a handmaid.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
the handmaid.
Handmaiden, thank you.
There you go. Oh, is this what we're doing now? Maybe I've not been strict enough with your breathing privileges either.
Me.
You.
This vessel will reach your planet eventually. We can either go home the fast way or the slow way. Your express ticket can only be validated with a display of good manners, miss.
Odd behavior.
She said,
Youth
Do
roll!
She roll.
Actual suicide
Oh!
threat!
I love that they reference that.
That's
Yeah.
threat. That's
Empty suicide threat. Actual suicide
Actual
threat.
suicide threat. There's a lot of Rose references during this, which I think is very...
There are.
Yeah.
Which I think is
Yeah,
that's
very,
interesting.
like,
I mean,
thematic being as, like,
Doc Scratch has a type, and people they deal with.
yeah.
Oh god. I don't like the way you said that.
I said, and people they deal with.
Believe me, it is uncomfy.
It is
And-
bad.
I don't like Doc Scratch can just go explode. Well,
Well,
I have good news for you.
I was
Very
about to be
true.
like, yeah, wait, done me.
and fantastic news for you, friend.
Let's go!
The doctrine is true.
And there go the electricity privileges.
the doctrine.
The doctrine. I think now would be a good time for another round of re-education regarding her purpose. A little refresher on the prestigious employment opportunity for which she is being groomed.
Doc is short for doctrine, not doctor. Doctrine Scratch.
Doctrine.
They sure use groom in a lot when it comes to Doc Scratch, and it's accurate.
They make it very obvious.
Yeah, it's accurate. It's just
Sad.
uncomfy.
Yeah.
It's just text at this point.
And since you are still my guest, it would please me to tell you this inspiring tale as well. It is a tale to remind her of the sacrifice she must make. One serving to remind all of her people of the sacrifice once made by long-forgotten heroes in a discarded reality. It is of this sacrifice the sufferer died to speak this truth, and it is his tale I will tell you now. Once, in this very universe, you could say Alternia was a home to a peaceful race. Trollkind had never known the corrupting influence in their evolution which led them to perpetual war and violence. That is to say, they had never known me. As was true of the bellicose world we know, there came to be 12 heroes on this peaceful planet.
These heroes, too, had 12 ancestors whose fortunes were entwined with theirs. These 24 figures of legend were not of this world, but sent from the sky, delivered from a reality not yet conceived. On the eve of their race's extinction, the 12 heroes would begin playing a game. They would make an admirable effort, but they would fail. Their civilization had not prepared them for the rigors of this game, and the ultimate reward would fall shy of their grasp. But their failure was more comprehensive, more systemic than a result of a simple inadequacy so common to young players of this game. Though they could not recognize it for the bad omen it was, this session was not the one in which they had been spawned. Such is the symptom of a subtle glitch affecting certain sessions. An error designed to trigger an unfathomable cascade of misfortune throughout Paradox space. They said the thing! They said it, guys!
Oh my god!
This glitch is the calling card of the one I serve. It is the discreet, gentlemanly manner in which he reserves his place in a universe for later visitation. The heroes, understanding their defeat was absolute, sought advice from the mother of all monsters. She offered them a choice. The heroes could either accept their defeat along with the extinction of their race and put no others at risk, or she could show them a path to a second chance, to a reality in which the chosen heroes of their race would be strong enough to succeed with ease and claim the reward. This reset would come at the cost of wiping the failed heroes from existence. They would live new lives from scratch, playing different roles in the reset reality, with no memory of the game they played or the choice they made. The hero...
When you said strong, it's very similar to your Equius voice.
I'm definitely realizing that
it's coming through, and I'm enjoying it because
it's slipping into Equius a little bit.
It's incredibly appropriate.
It was just in which the chosen heroes of their race would be strong enough.
Strong.
It's very appropriate.
Also, hello everyone who's new to chat. I'm seeing that a bunch of you are joining in. Welcome.
The heroes chose to accept this bargain and scratched their session. In doing so, they jump-started the reality in which the 24 figures of legend would together be created, and I as well, and then sent back in time to take our places in history. Though I was delivered well before history even began, before the dawning of life on their planet, this time around, I would oversee its development and thus fulfill the mother's promise of an aggressive, ruthlessly prepared group of heroes, one that would not rest until victory was secured. The young 24 would again be scattered in two groups, 12 modern contemporaries and 12 ancients. But in addition to losing their memories of everything that had happened before the scratch, there was another catch for the failed heroes. In the new reality, they would not serve as the heroes. They would mature to become the ancestors of the 12 they formerly regarded as theirs, and this 12 would be chosen for glory. These children would be the heroes to achieve victory, and have the reward easily within their reach. Of course, this promise was fulfilled to the letter. As you have seen, the entire bargain was executed without a single hitch, as those authorized by my master always are. There was, however, one minor anomaly. One of the failed heroes, in his new life as an ancient on this now brutal planet, began to remember. This is his story. This is the story of the Signless.
Dun
Bro,
dun.
the ancestors are my fucking favorite part.
I feel like we should be listening to
Colors and Mayhem.
Colors and Mayhem. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm realizing that
That's okay, but-
Colors and Mayhem is much more fitting. Let's switch
it
this
on.
over.
One
Okay.
began to remember.
I love-
This is this story.
I love this scratch in time.
God, the fact that you just had that shit on hand.
That timing was
Fucking thank you. Oh my god.
I don't even know what server it's from. It won't tell me.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to scroll now. We're looking for it. We're seeing what server
Now
it's
I
in.
want to watch the before us animation.
Yeah, right?
Or
God.
after us.
Few ever knew the sufferer's given name, presuming quite reasonably he had none, and he came to be called Signless. Unlike his peers distributed elsewhere in history, he was not given a sign at a young age. Alas, there were no signs reserved for one of his mutant blood. His genetic deviation from the social order made him a pariah, forcing him to wander the world alone for many sweeps, concealing the color of his blood to avoid certain execution. But it may also have been due to his mutation that he began to have the visions, spontaneous lucid imagery of his world in peace, before its fall. He would never see the complete picture, or fully understand his previous incarnation's role in prompting this fall, or know of my hand in it. But the vision showed him all he needed to see. They held the promise of his people's true potential. Beneath the ages of conditioned cruelty, they held the spark of revolution. In time, the visions gave purpose to his travels. He would preach heretical ideas no one else had dared to entertain, let alone risk discussing. He espoused the virtues of forgiveness, compassion, and equality among all bloodlines. He distributed this message intelligently, careful to preach only to those
Hi, brain?
What?
Receptive. Jesus Christ, my brain didn't know what the word receptive.
Receptive.
Hi, dyslexiaing.
Those
Oh, no, your
receptive-
disability has disabled you.
Oh no.
I found the server it's in, and it's my favorite server for sound effects.
Oh god.
I set the name of it in voice chat because I'm not saying it on stream.
Fair.
Call.
never attracting unwelcome attention. But his growing movement could go unnoticed by the authorities for only so long. The High Bloods were livid over the unprecedented heresy, and soon a massive sectarian war followed, spreading across the planet and throughout the galaxy. The conflict was lopsided, of course, with the High Bloods given full support from the Condis of her and her Sea Dwellers. Inevitably, the Signless would be captured, and when he was, it was not a matter of whether he would be put to the irons, but how hot they would be if he failed to recant. During his penance, it was said the sufferer's compassion for his people underwent a divine transformation into limitless, burning rage. It burned hotter than the iron shackling him to the imperial flogging jut, and redder than the blood soaking his righteous leggings.
I like that being capitalized.
Righteous leggings.
Righteous
Wait.
leggings.
Isn't it a thing with like Kankri where it's like his pants all the way up to like his chest?
Yeah, it's a bit
Okay.
because of how they drew Karkat in the background once.
Yeah.
That's literally the whole bit.
Yeah, it's based on Pants
a
Cat,
fandom
and
name.
then and then
Righteous leggings.
Hussey was like, absolutely yes. He's like, you're so right. I was a fool.
Hussey
So
is
much
the
of
master
Homestuck is
yes
just fandom
and.
memes.
Honestly.
Exactly. Abso-fucking-lutely.
No one wants to admit it, but he's an amazing writer.
so true.
Admit it, but you know,
No.
I'm just brave and autistic like that.
I'm just looking at I'm looking at the word vast expletive, like the Big Bang. It's just the vast.
It's like the
expletive.
Great Glove.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the Great Glove.
The
I
vast
think it's
glove.
That's
vast-
also the
it's
vast.
like
the vast
They use
glove.
vast
The
for a
vast
lot of
glove.
It's
things.
the
think
vast
that-
club.
I think the vast expletive might just be the only thing strong enough to combat the glove.
Yeah, honestly.
We'll see. We'll see, I suppose.
When he was finally killed, his anger rung through the cosmos with his last breath. This vast expletive was his final sermon, and somewhere encoded in its wavelengths was the truth in his teachings, waiting to reveal itself to any who would inherit his burden.
Let me guess it. Meow, 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 meow.
I'm also forgetting that
Yeah.
that we have not been watching these up here.
Yeah, let's just take a look at them real quick.
Booyah! God.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Oh yeah,
alt
so we're
text.
going to. So wait, who's voicing Hussey?
Hi, I am.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do those when we're gonna have to hover over them every time we get to a new page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
His teachings would also persist through surviving disciples, but in hushed tones. His following would dwindle to an obscure cult facing persecution for centuries. After his execution, the body was burned, leaving only his irons. They cooled in the ash, as if his anger itself was subsiding, and his followers appropriated their shapes in defiance of the High Bloods. The symbols became the sign of the signless, always shown as colorless as the cold iron, to conceal the stigma of his hue. This was as much a reminder to his followers to remain hidden as it was of the sufferer's sacrifice, and his rage hidden like heat in the iron, one day to be reignited by another of his bloodline. The sufferer preached that after he passed, another signless would come, heralding the end times for their planet. The second signless would continue his work and lead his people to glory beyond this realm. The followers kept his teachings alive for ages. Even as the uproar surrounding the movement subsided, by modern times, the sufferer's scripture was little more than ancient superstition, all but forgotten. Hardly the anathema.
Anathema.
Fuck, thank you. Hardly the anathema of old, but the followers had already made their preparations in the shadows, and when the second signless finally came, he would have a Lucis to raise him and assign to his name. Oh my
So he's
god.
not timeless.
Oh my gosh. Guys.
It's literally such fantastic world building, and it pisses me off that
Yeah.
we don't see this more, like more of this story.
The second silent would continue his work and lead his people to glory beyond this realm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Bu-
literally.
Buff Cat?
Yeah,
Buff Cat?
Buff
yes, literally, yes.
I think it's referencing specifically the session, but I think also Buff Cat.
Buff Cat. Come on, guys.
Buff Cat.
It keeps happening.
It keeps
Alt text.
happening. Oh yeah.
Oh,
top.
she's so pretty.
The fuck?
Hi.
The sufferer required a less
She-
conventional upbringing to reach maturity. As a young grub, he landed in the brooding caverns where he would be expected to face his trials. But due to his mutation, surely no Lucis would select him. No creature sympathetic to his scent had been bred yet. His odds for survival would have been remote, if not for a chance encounter. The Dolorosa belonged to the rare class assigned strictly to serving the mother grub in the caverns, forbidden from visiting the surface. While on an errand, She found the young sufferer in his crater and immediately recognized the child as special, as well as in great danger. For an adult troll to raise a child was unthinkable, but she saw no other hope for him. The Dolorosa abandoned her duties in the caverns and fled to the surface to raise him. In time, she would become the first follower of his teachings, and the first of his inner circle, but not his closest.
What's that weird blue glow on that side? That's probably normal.
Yeah, that's probably nothing.
It's nothing at all. Also,
Oh, I forgot
Let's not
about
see
that.
Oh, hell no. He's talking about ancestors. Oh, hell no. He's talking about ancestors, isn't he?
Surrounding him on his rise to infamy and throughout the rebellion were the most trusted elites among his devoted. The psionic was a mage of unequaled telekinetic ability, who upon hearing the words of the sufferer was inspired to free himself of the sort of slavery typical of his mentally gifted class. But his most devoted of all was his disciple. She listened to every vision he retold, every lesson he preached, and faithfully recorded his scripture. Her ear was open to him always, and in time, his heart opened to her. To spread his message throughout the world, they took to the seas, in the vessel of legend known as the First Ship. It was said their love.
oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking forgot that. I fucking forgot that. It's even capitalized too.
Yep.
And this is
Yeah.
I think this is Mulan.
Yep.
Yeah, Mulin
Mhm.
and Kankri. Could you imagine if that was canon in the Ancestors timeline?
Yeah.
And the before his timeline.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that because that'd be fucking wild.
Mulin and Kankri is an interesting thought.
Person who talks too much. Person who only talks in memes.
Person who only talks in sign language memes.
Person who talks too much and person who can't fucking hear. Like,
I honestly,
A match made in heaven, honestly.
Match made in heaven, yeah.
Yeah, that might be perfect. That might be perfect, actually.
Maybe that's why he's
Kankri
like,
and
oh,
someone
she
who
listened to
cannot
she
fucking
listened
listen.
to every single one of his sermons.
Okay, can I just
Makes her deaf in an alternate timeline.
Can I mention something though?
huh?
I love it. I'm guessing it's body art, but imagine a bracelet that's just the Leo outfit. Look at the disciples' wrists.
Oh yeah,
Look at
like the little
Those,
Leo
that's
couplet.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
No,
I am
because, like,
choosing to believe that's a bracelet
these
as of now.
designs went so fucking good.
That's sick.
I also love how like the Leo, like it wraps around the back of her neck and then it loops around to each one of these stripes.
Yeah,
Like, oh, it's so good.
her outfit was so hard. Honestly, the worst one is just Psionic. Psionic was done
I
so
know,
dirty.
It's just a giant Gemini symbol. What are you talking
He
about?
looks so fucking
He's a
dirty.
goober.
Even I want to bully him.
He is.
It's what he deserves.
Yeah.
It was said
I'm
their
almost
love
certain-
went beyond the four quadrants, transcending the grid entirely, whatever that nonsense actually means.
Up
Oh, wait.
top. He's keeping little girls locked up in weird rooms and rambling about troll ancestors. I just know it. I hate that
Act
so
6, Intermission 5. Yes, you would know those spoilers already.
I hate that so much.
The disciple was to be killed along with him, but at the last moment, the executioner inexplicitly took pity on her and allowed
The
her
executor.
to
Execute. Executor.
Cuter.
What did I say?
I think it's Executor.
You
said
said
executioner.
You said Executor.
Fuck. No, I said executioner.
Oh, okay.
Executor. Yeah. And allowed her to escape. She absconded with the leggings, which remained the only physical
Joke
evidence of
capitalized.
his holy suffering. She hid in caves for many sweeps, transcribing all of his scripture from memory on the walls in the blood of slain creatures, and lived the rest of her days in monastic
Monastic, yeah.
monastic savagery. Her
Like a
dedication,
monk.
yeah, her dedication would be critical to the persistence of his message.
Eh.
But the Delarosa was less fortunate, and was sold into slavery. She
Oh,
spent
right.
Yep, because it was all that.
Thanks.
Remember my first stream? That was so epic.
Remember when we had to
Anyway.
skip we had to skip a bit because we couldn't read it on stream?
Remember the first dialogue I ever read on these fucking streams that had to be skipped?
Yeah.
No, I
crazy.
don't. I didn't watch that one.
God, shit. You forget how much thought he puts
are you
into
gonna
the
do?
Ancestors timeline with how little time he spends on it. Or, yeah, the Dancestor history.
Good shit.
Also, I love Bone Jones in the chat. Just, hey, feck off. The Psionic got drip.
Nah.
That's
I mean,
fucking great.
he certainly looks like he's dripping with something.
The only drip
Yeah,
he
it's
got.
drool.
The only drip he got was tears when he was having his power sucked out of him.
God.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Sad.
Oh.
Captain Buzzkill over here.
She
Sonic
spent,
deserves it.
she spent the rest of her life as property of vicious sea dwellers. As for the Psionic, he was enlisted in a far worse, if more prestigious service.
I do love the way
There it is.
Psionic is rendered to fit the 8-letter naming scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this panel fucks.
It goes pretty damn hard.
Just
Yeah.
I feel like his outfit would be so much better if you switched the blue. Well, if you switched the yellow and black.
I could see that, but then it would blend
Also-
too much into the
Yeah.
body. Is the issue
don't forget
there?
the top.
Sure.
I forget the top.
Oh shit! Did we miss one? No.
Not in my fucking comic. Fuck, explode.
He was forced to serve as the helmsman for her condescension's imperial battleship. Psychics of his kind were exploited for interstellar travel, and his abilities made her ship the fastest in the fleet by far. She grew so enamored of her helmsman and his power, she would use her touch to extend his lifespan to match her own.
That's fucking torture.
Yeah, that's
Literally
awful.
horrible.
Very
'Cause, like,
literally,
not-
yeah. That he was being tortured.
Yeah,
But also, she has the power to extend people's lifespans to match her own, and
Yeah.
she doesn't do that more?
yeah. What the fuck?
It's almost like the age disparity in the Troll Bloodcast is entirely an artificial imposition.
Yeah,
Weird.
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh damn, this place is bigger than I thought. Any idea which way he went? Come on, guys, help me out.
Together, they explored the stars for thousands of years. Due to the speed of her ship, she would personally expand the boundaries of her empire, typically being the first to greet new races before conquering them.
So now she's the first ship.
Bro was used as an engine. Funny YouTube things. I love the usage of the fucking Zodiac emojis that you're using.
Yeah, true, but when you did the squad, you accidentally put Gamzees instead of or you accidentally put Capricorn instead of Leo.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Also, can
He
we
is
talk
not
about
invited to
can
the
we
squad.
can we talk about how some of these match up with the Homestuck colors? Most of them do, actually. Wait a
I
minute.
was very disappointed that not all of them did.
Not all of
I'm
them
trying to-
do, but most of them do. Who at YouTube was who who was coding these colors? Uh,
I'm about to make a gamer move, as they call it.
Oh, I'm looking at stream on my phone. That's why.
uh
On stream, please don't.
I'm trying to find.
Got it. Sorry.
Oh, I bet he's behind this door. You hear me scratch? The jig is up.
After making first contact, occasions which she generally kept cordial, she would move on to new territory while a division of her fleet set a course for the unfortunate civilization, and proceeded to tear it apart. It would be any of the lethal brigades under her command to receive the orders, be it the Threshercutioners, Cavalry Reapers, Laugh-Assassins, or Rough Annihilators. Each was notorious.
Annihilators.
what? Oh, Ruffy Annihilators. Yeah.
Each was notoriously cruel in its own way, and each carried out orders with absolute loyalty, because while the Condis would extend a single life on her whim, she could just as casually cut short that of millions.
Haha, caught red-handed, you bastard. Stop clogging up my story with your troll fanfiction. This instant!
The fucking scary wolf head dog.
I think the scary wolf had a different thing. I just want to see.
Oh.
Oh no, it's the same thing. Never mind.
Nah.
I love just how much fucking hair she has in this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the moment I think about having that much hair, I recoil.
You know?
Imagine how much
She's a
shit
fucking
gets
sea
in it.
monster. She's a sea monster in and of herself. It's awesome.
Yeah.
If angered, she could simply express her grievance through communion with her ancient Lucis of the deep, and turn its psychic devastation on her multitudes. The class hierarchy played into her hands politically in this respect. Killing off a haphazard swath of the population or an entire class was suitable as a measure of last resort, but mass extermination does not lend itself well to practical governance. Its looming threat, however, is quite effective, especially while her empire was partitioned neatly into blood castes. She could use her leverage to delegate oppression to the subjugulators, whose unique abilities and exceptional brutality made them natural enforcers. They too would delegate in their governance, exploiting the pride and loyalty of dangerous blue bloods beneath them, and so on down the hemo spectrum until the enslavement of the common caste was inescapable. In spite of their genetic gifts and strength and numbers. As a self-governing body, the land-dwelling portion of her empire was formidable, but her force of sea-dwellers was equally formidable, and the two were kept in check not only with the threat of psychic annihilation, but their mutual hatred and distrust. The only threat to her power was unification through uprising, a possibility made remote once she fully decentralized the race from the homeworld. She scattered all but the children throughout the galaxy after the most recent rebellion led by the Summoner. Upon doing so, she became so comfortable with her grip on power, she risked venturing deeper into space than ever before to grow her empire. But the more space she put between herself and Glub Glub, the more she risked weakening her bond with the monster. The bond she and her successor shared with it exclusively could sway, and become strengthened with the younger. Perhaps she grew complacent with the threat successors posed. After such a long history of killing them with ease, heiresses upon reaching maturity were expected to challenge the Condis for the throne. It was not merely expected of them by their people, but demanded by their shared Lucis. I like to think of her as a pet I gave to their race. At the dawning of their species evolution, like a sentience-warming gift. Again, it's just the sort of thing a good host does. I remember... What?
I got distracted trying to translate what it says on the Betty Crocker symbol we saw earlier.
Yeah.
And it says battleship condescension.
Okay.
Cool.
Because
pretty
I
badass.
was like, man, I don't know what this says. Then I remembered Alternian is backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah, so I
curious.
was like, man, what word starts with NOIS
Jess,
other than
I
noise?
hadn't caught that before. I had never
Yeah.
caught that the ship was Betty Crocker, was BC.
Yeah, it's
Like,
insane.
obviously I knew that she was Betty Crocker,
Yeah.
but it's the same initials. That's fucking
yeah,
awesome.
battleship condescension, but it's so long. The only reason I realized it was it was backwards was because I saw the last four of the first were ETAB, and that's not how any word ends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this
We're
is
all
still
caught
using
up in
the
Hussey's web
We really are.
and this is still
comic.
that was not for my core.
God damn it. God damn
The only
it.
reason I realized that it was the only reason I was like, that doesn't end how any word ends, and then I'm like, maybe it's Batterwitch, and then I saw L, and I'm like, oh, it says Battleship.
Also, I forgot that at some point I said on stream that I was going to measure how big Glub Glub is. Due to research, like after using like a bunch of math and references based on stuff that we have in comic and at the recent Requiem thing, I gathered that Glub Glub is 10 miles long, 10.85 miles long.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds pretty eldritch.
Jesus
Can,
Christ.
can you get them like? Can I get that in like an American where you like compare it to like some other thing that I know? How many school
Yeah.
buses?
10.85 miles is 11 exits on a highway.
Damn.
Is that like length or width?
It's 191
length.
football fields.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay, that's pretty big, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So this is
That's a lot of football fields.
this is how I got
That's
here.
So fucking American.
So through Requiem, the height charts in Requiem, we know that Eridan is 5 foot 6 inches, right?
Sure.
So
That's funny.
5.5, and using the panel of him next to the whale Lucis, I basically used Eridan as a measurement tool, and got the measurement of the whale, and then used the measurement of the whale to like basically measure the size of 2 points on Glub Glub's mouth, and then use that measurement to then do her smallest eye, and then use her smallest eye to then measure her biggest eye, and then used her biggest eye as a measurement tool for the entire thing.
Feel like you could have got rid of one of those measurements along the way.
It would have been so many though.
It would have been
Either
so,
way.
It would have been so many. I could probably throw it in chat, but yeah,
God
she's fucking big.
I have to
it-
praise your choice of base
Yeah.
reference though, because as we all know, Eridan is absolutely a tool.
Yeah.
If you want to know how big Glub Glub is in American, Glub Glub is about 152,768 hamburgers wide.
Oh my god. I never thought of it that way.
I had to
Now
look
I'm
up the average,
terrified.
the
Now I'm
average
fucking
width of a
terrified.
hamburger.
That's so much burger.
God.
So much burger.
So much burger.
That's a bigger.
I posted it. I posted it in chat. I don't know if it'll show up good on stream.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's my work. That's me showing my work. Anyway. If the lapse in her custodial bond was significant enough, it was not just political power she risked. At such a distance, she sacrificed concentration needed to— oh wait, fuck, we didn't do this.
I already said that one. I did
Did
that.
you? Oh fuck, never mind then.
If you're wondering, it's if you're wondering even more American, it's about it's about 1/42nd the amount of hamburgers that McDonald's sells in a day.
Okay. How many Ford F-150s is
True.
How many guns?
So you need to give a little bit more than that. There's a lot of types of Ford F-150s by this point.
Single cab, full bed, obviously.
Exactly.
That's the only kind of pickup truck I accept.
What is it called? Single cab?
Single cab, full bed.
Full bed 2024 Ford F-150.
Yeah, of course, the modern F-150 is the size of, like, F-350s from the 80s.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't make small trucks anymore.
Wow, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's a real mystery.
At such a distance, she sacrificed concentration needed to curb its most dreadful psychic shriek of all, the galaxy-wide extinction event called the Vast Glub. Of course, this eventually proved a fitting reward for such reckless expansion of her territory. She chose the worst time possible to explore further from the homeworld than she'd ever been.
Has Requiem had another Homestuck event? They had one literally in April. I was there. It was fun. I got to meet a bunch of other cool Homestuck creators.
Yeah.
She was scouring the edge of the galaxy for systems to plunder when she received word of her planet's devastation by meteors. The young were being slaughtered, the mother grub was dead, and the end times were upon her people. She ordered all fleets to return to Alternia, but such was her empire's expansion and interplanetary occupation, few could make it in time to provide any meaningful defense. She instructed her helmsman to pilot the ship faster than he ever had, and he did so through extreme physical, god damn it.
Physical.
Hyphalic.
Exactly.
That's really funny.
Physical things.
Of all the sentences.
By the way, if you're wondering, it's 3,283 Ford F-150s.
God damn.
Holy shit.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of Ford
That's a
F-150s.
lot of Ford
Hey.
F-150s.
Hey, can you compare that to the length of the longest highway
my
in America?
No.
3,000? That's like an F-492,450. That's so many Fs.
God damn it.
God.
Everyone in this stream's a fucking dork.
Yeah. Oh, everyone in the Homestuck
uh,
stream is a dork? Oh, is that
Insane!
so?
Insane!
What a surprise.
I have no idea what
Glub Glub-
you're on about.
Well, Glub Glub is about 0.3% of that highway.
Okay.
All right. Okay. That actually helps me a lot on making
Yeah,
a mental map of how big she is.
because the longest highway is 3,365 miles.
Okay, yeah, so very, very small portion of that.
Yeah, but like I said, about 11 exits.
I'm gonna glove it all night long.
God.
He was able to leap across thousands of light years in a matter of hours. The exertion likely would have killed him if the glub didn't get to him first. Her touch could extend his life, but never restore it, to her lament. In that instant, her empire was gone. Glub Glub's swan song wiped out her entire race, save the Condis and her lone heiress, leaving the empire nothing more than a galactic necropolis of floating tombs.
Speaking
That
of
line
Glub
goes
Glub,
kind of fucking hard, though.
Yeah.
This looks like the right place. The hallway's all round and shit, just like a big stupid head.
Get his ass.
Get his ass.
He's gonna tear him to pieces.
She was forced to continue the journey home on auxiliary power. Her ship now travels near the speed of light, a pale shadow of its former velocity. It would take her another 612 solar sweeps after the glub to reach her destination. She would arrive any minute now. When she does, she will find nothing but ruin and dust. If she cared to look closer, she would find a city of slain exiles, a man on the moon, and a pair of black lovers locked in a deadly dance. But whether she looks on or not, one thing will find her with certainty: a new employment opportunity.
I am on
She's
the
like
moon.
over here looking at him and listening to his fucking yap session. Like, I do not give a shit.
She mad. She mad.
Many times you've told me.
She mad.
Houston Eagle, holy mother of God, we are on the motherfucking goddamn moon.
It
Also,
said a man on the moon.
Touchdown.
I love
man on
that.
the
I love that fucking what is it? Future Ruler started playing during that.
Now, I love the page before this where it shows the different worlds, the different Skaias.
Sure.
Maybe not. It's no, it's at the top. The different Skaias.
Oh, the battlefield.
Oh,
different-
yeah.
yeah.
The one on the left, I think, is the kid session. The one on the right is the troll session.
I
Yeah.
think this is the kid session because
Yeah,
the
the
kid
one with
session
the-
had the.
No, that's the
No,
troll
I
session.
feel like-
that's the troll session.
Well,
The kid session only got to be a rounded shape because there was only 4 of them.
No, they had
no, the
they,
kid
they,
got to
yeah,
that at
they,
the end too.
No,
Yeah, they had a full
got all of
battlefield
them. We never
because,
Yeah,
actually
because
saw
April
because
was
of
circling
Jade.
along all the
Yeah.
twisty shit.
Yeah, because the kids had all the
Yeah,
twisty
exactly.
shit.
That's
Why
just
would the
the
kids-
final
why-
form.
We
Why
don't
don't we have all
actually
the
know
twisty
what
shit?
exactly the further prototypes do.
Because it starts as a 2D plane, then a 3D cube, then like a sphere.
No,
Yeah, and it
so
says
it starts as a
weird
3x3
4D
board,
object.
then it expands to a full chessboard, then it turns
Yeah.
into a cube, then it turns into
A planet.
a planet. That's why I'm saying that has to be the kids.
Yeah, and the one on the right has
But it starts
to
as-
be.
I think the
Guys,
assumption here is that like both battlefields take that as their final form.
fucking
I don't.
Bone
think
Jones.
so.
When are we gonna get a
'Cause-
Lucis Smasher pass? You know what? That's gonna be VOFT's panel at Evil
I'm
Sockon.
sorry?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure there's a.
God.
I'm pretty
Love
sure
is
there's a
a
point-
smash.
Can we
I'm already
rewind,
for
please?
everybody.
I'm pretty sure there's a point where Karkat explains that the kids have a smaller Skaya because they only had 4 people playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the one
I think
on the
the
right
only
is
thing that I noticed.
Smaller, but maybe the same level of complexity though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
yeah. So I'm
yeah,
pretty
'cause
sure
there's-
that because
there's
John
this-
drives on those weird things, like over Sky
Yeah.
or over the battle.
Because there's a
Battlefield.
sphere,
The only
weird
thing I noticed,
fractal, and then there's the cube in this shot.
in-
So there's more than 2.
Okay, so
yeah,
maybe it is
the
just
only
as
thing I
different.
saw different in the trolls is there's these like lily pads floating on the battlefield.
Which
so these,
think
I think there's like further complexity beyond.
It gets closer and
the,
closer to being a frog.
the planet.
I
Just like how
believe-
everything tries to turn into crab these days.
I feel like the lily pads are just like a final boss battle with the Black King thing. And that's the thing that didn't happen. It's not to do with prototyping.
Possibly.
Fair.
It's the
That's
the
just
bull.
as possible.
It's the bull of arrows.
Yeah.
It sure
My
is.
beautiful panels, what has he done? This son of a bitch. It's gonna take so many sweeps to clean up this mess. So very, very many sweeps.
Sweeps.
Are you paying
Thank you,
attention,
Andrew.
protege? This is where your role in the story begins. Now stop your pouting and listen. Unless you want another helping of the backside of my... Oh, nuts. It seems I've forgotten my discipline broom.
Yo, that's pretty. That's fucked up, dog.
God damn it, he got a bowl full of these things? He's pulling his snooty horseshit candy bowl stunts to mock my little arrows now. Excellent host, my ass.
God. Anyway, the last of the 12 ancestors arrived a bit late. In fact, she would cross through her portal 6 centuries after the descendants had come and gone. There weren't many left to look after her, so she ended up in foster care. I remember it like it was yesterday, and for one who has as much time on his hands as I, it essentially was.
She's really only 13. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
So the handmaid never really grew up.
Oh wait, no. So it's 12 sweeps old. So she's an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She
like
grew up
26.
because of Time Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got to grow up because she was sent back and forth through the timeline over and over and over again, so she reached adulthood.
Because she would
But
be
yeah,
Damara, so
she
she's
also
with the
had
time.
26 years to develop.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this doesn't
On
really
top of
say
that.
how old she is now.
Yeah.
Just says the other ancestors were 600.
Yeah, it
6
doesn't say how
centuries
old she
ago.
is.
Flip.
Yeah, he's gross.
Yeah.
And this being Damara would be a witch of time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is very fun.
I mean, Homestuck is a story about growing up on the internet, and Doc Scratch is an aspect of that, let's
It
say.
is unfortunately an
Yeah.
aspect of growing up on the
Yes.
internet.
Oh
Yikes.
boy.
Let's kill him with hammers.
Yeah.
It really feels real. It feels weird when we know that a lot of the times the ancestors are portrayed to be like the fandom and how they portray a lot of things, and also
Or
considering
the
the fact,
ancestors.
yeah, the ancestors, and also considering the fact that like, sorry, I had something I was gonna say and I don't remember what it was. Also, yeah, Damaro's fucking dialogue is fucked.
Yep.
I would raise the girl to be groomed for her calling. My lessons would emphasize obedience, mastery of the clockwork magics, and being locked in a room.
Kill this man.
Oh my god,
Yikes.
bro. We get it!
Beaten to death.
This page was
Death of
posted
Harry.
at
Get
1
it? You're
a.m.
fucking creepy.
This one was posted at 1 a.m. Eastern time. This panel.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
It was.
I didn't know there was
that,
like a
maybe.
time stamp
Hussy
there.
had a late night.
Hussey's
Listen.
downing
Late
fucking
night.
copies.
Hussey was basically grinding out the panels 24/7, and they would just get posted as soon as they were finished. There was no schedule. They just went up willy nilly. If
He
they got
was
finished
so
at 3
hyped
a.m.,
for
they
it.
went
He
up at
knew-
3 a.m.
He knew he was about to cook so hard with Cascade. He just wanted to get to it.
God.
True.
He knew. He knew. he was
Also,
gonna
we
break
should
the
maybe.
What?
We should probably skip the fetus spawn theme. It's not really the vibe.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's continue.
I
so that
love
we,
it.
I usually
I
do is
actually
the thing.
let's
I
continue.
think-
We got
I
about 100. We
It's a
got
bit too on the nose.
40 pages.
We can do it.
Cascade. Cascade.
Gosh,
We'll get there. I promise.
we're getting to game over today.
We're not getting
have
the
a few
game
hours.
over.
We
God.
go to
just
get
Cascade
to
and then
game over today.
immediately
That's
cut
Game
to
over.
Carcat. Just sinking.
Fucking Christ.
Honestly,
The end.
more coherent plot than Act 6.
Act 6 is
I like
great.
Act 6.
I love
More-
Act
more
Six.
co- sorry,
Fucking
more
awesome.
I
coherent-
love Act 6.
More coherent plot than the Trickster arc.
Okay, yeah, I'll
I
take that.
suppose.
The Trickster
Yeah.
arc goes hard. That was basically
hard.
the
Trickster arc is
ending,
not
like where
supposed to
Homestuck
make
ended
sense.
when I first. It's that shit's crazy. I lost my mind. I lost my mind at the Trickster arc.
I loved it. I thought it was genius.
Imagine me wanting to do the Trickster arc as, like a normal person, but I'm
That's
on a
like-
mobile reading it.
It was-
So I can't do the Dirk minigame. I couldn't do the Dirk minigame.
It was basically like my mind was blown by the idea of like having just horrible interpersonal relationships. And then Hussy's response to being like, fuck it, I don't want to actually resolve this in a timely manner. Let's have them all do Molly.
God.
Am I wrong?
You know, when
Literally,
you
what
when
happened.
you put it like that,
Basically.
when you put it like that, that's basically what they did.
No, my
Exactly.
favorite part about
Hangover and
that is
everything.
it's not just like, oh, let's do Molly. It's let's have them do Molly and have it be a plot point.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. Is like I don't want to resolve all these plot points I set up, and I need it to be finished before blank, and I just don't want to spend that much time on it. So
Let's
they're gonna do Molly and or crack. I'm not sure which one's gonna make them hallucinate like this.
Oh, it's definitely
Like,
Molly.
yeah.
It's Molly. It's Molly that makes the universe trip.
They're
Like,
actually,
oh,
they're
and-
actually,
True.
they're actually just.
Fucking
Oh my
true.
god! Oh my god, guys! It's a candy flip.
Shut up!
Get it.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
I
Drugs to be getting
I'm
this
sorry. I guess I'm not that kind of druggy. What?
So doing a candy
Yeah,
flip
we-
is when you do Molly and acid at the same time.
Jesus fucking Christ! Okay, that
Dude,
was
the two lollipops,
Okay,
you combine them
that
into
makes
one.
sense.
Yeah, it's
wait,
it's
That
a
makes
fucking
sense.
candy
And it's
flip.
thematic.
So what I'm hearing, so what I'm hearing is meat and candy are eating meat candy flip.
So
I can't fucking believe I didn't put that together
the
until
candy
just
timeline
now.
is uppers
no
and the meat
wonder
timeline
Rose cheated on
is
Kanaya.
downers.
She was
But
high
I don't know.
as balls.
I don't know how far we can take this.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing.
Holy shit! Holy fucking shit!
As
I'm
you-
learning
Well-
so much on this VOFT stream.
Now everybody,
Hey, kids.
knows.
Hi, welcome to VOFT Dubs, where Melanie Archer knows a little too much about drugs and you'll never know why.
Never ever.
Yeah, and you're the only
Anyway.
one.
Yeah.
True.
Only
We are all
one.
looking at you and pointing and going, "You're a weirdo."
I am a good Christian girl, and I would
Yeah.
never taint my pure body.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Based
Don't do
in
drugs,
true.
kids. If you do drugs,
Unless you
you'll
want
end up,
to.
you'll end up running a Homestuck dubbing channel for 9 years.
True.
No, don't encourage
I-
them. This is what my audience to say that too.
That should have been said during that entire conversation about exactly what drug did they take. I don't believe I've heard any of those words in the Bible.
Exactly. The Bible doesn't say any of those words. Actually, wait. Is there a Bible character named Molly?
No.
Oh, well, then never mind.
I don't think so. I think we're in the clear.
I mean, the proper name
Magdalena
is
maybe the
Ecstasy. I'm sure
closest.
that's in
Yeah,
it.
That's
Mary
definitely
Magdalene. Mary
in the.
Oh, ecstasy for sure.
Yeah.
That's a biblical ass word.
Drugs bad, read Homestuck. Yeah, I agree. We really need to get back to this. We've been on the drug tangent for like 5 minutes.
You're welcome. I'm good at creating
Hell
those.
yeah.
God.
The Handmaid, am I right?
The Handmaiden, right?
Poor kid.
Drugs
True.
bad. Read Homestuck. Exactly. Thank you, funny YouTube things.
As you must have gathered by now, my employer will enter this universe quite soon. I will then relinquish my custody to him, and she will serve as his handmaiden for eternity, to be specified. As you have also gathered, she has already done so, through her most common of blood should have let her expire in just a dozen or two sweeps. His curse kept her very much alive. She did not intend to stay that way.
Oh my god, how can these possibly be so delicious?
I now want to eat a forward arrow.
Yeah, I have
On it.
ever since these pages went up. A
They
13-year
look pretty
Gotta
obsession.
make
delicious,
them out of
not gonna
Jolly
lie.
Ranchers.
Something like that.
I love blue candy. Whenever I
Blue candy's
there's a
the
blue
best.
drink or a blue candy, it goes hard.
Percy Jackson.
It's not raspberry,
Percy
I'm telling
Jackson
you,
coded.
but it is blue.
Is it?
I wasn't gonna
Is it?
say it, but it is. It's
Yeah.
very Percy
It's
Jackson
very
coded.
Percy Jackson coded.
Okay.
Extremely
I'll
so.
take it.
That's like a
I'll take
whole
it.
plot point.
Tastes like narrative progression. You know, it's funny, given the context of the epilogues, that candy represents plot progression in Homestuck.
Yeah, right?
Right? That's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
wild. I mean, maybe they're little meat snacks. Maybe they taste like hot dogs.
I don't know that that's
Or beef
better.
jerky.
Vienna sausages, just blue.
I have
I don't-
beef jerky.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
I
have
don't
some
want to
beef
think
jerky
about
next.
blue beef jerky. Let's read this page.
His curse
It's
is
a
one
dangerous path.
His curse is one of conditional mortality, with the desired outcome contingent on her service. When I release her, she will take her place at his side and travel through time to carry out his orders. While I am his weapon of subtlety and precision, the Handmaiden is strictly an apparatus of terror and suffering. We have both paved the road to his arrival, I in my way, and she in hers. She would be presented during every watershed moment in her civilization's development. Her recurrence in history would earn her the reputation of a demoness, more feared than even her master. A man through dreadful rarely makes himself seen.
Though.
Oh, though. I was like, what the fuck? Though dreadfully rarely makes himself seen. Hi.
You're good.
Most words, I'm gonna be so real, I just kind of assume what they are.
That's so real.
Vibes.
She stirred up class warfare and intensified bigotry in whatever era she haunted. She made sure the descendants would enter a world which prepared them for the game, and took measures to see that they would play as they did. But once they entered and their world was in ashes, her work was nearly complete. Now, 6 centuries later, she would be given one last order to follow before her curse was lifted. A simple recruitment job.
Whoa, better go easy on these. Might need some later. Stuff.
The handmaiden will enlist the Condess, extending the same bargain once offered to her. It will be the sort involving neither negotiation nor possibility of refusal, expressed in terms plainly understood by the soulless genocidal. The Condess will serve as her new master's witch, carrying out his work in places he cannot reach.
There you are. Go ahead and keep talking, cue ball. I've got you in the crosshairs of my broom bristles. I've got you, you pompous motherfucker.
The 2 last trolls alive, blood of rust and royalty, will make each other pay for the crimes against their race. Their payment will be mutually dealt in the currency of punishment and reward at once. The Condess will be rewarded with the power and immortality her new service entails, and punished by the grueling slavery for which it is synonymous. And you, young lady, are to be punished by death at the hands of your replacement. And so too will this be your reward.
Funny YouTube things. I'm loving these. Thank you.
You.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Heartbeat. I can't read that. It's so far away.
I don't know if I zoom in, if it'll make it bigger. No,
Oh.
no.
Nope.
Okay, I'll read this one.
I tried, I'm sorry.
Tick tock, tick tock. My heartbeat falls in rhythm with the clock as I draw close to my prey. I leave nothing to chance, for you see, it is the most dangerous prey of all. A 4-foot-tall asshole in suspenders who won't shut up. Wait for it, hussy. Wait for it. The fact that he's 4 foot tall is insane. Can we talk about that?
He's a puppet.
It's really
Is that
funny.
like the first instance of like word for word like the only height in Homestuck?
I think so.
Oh
yeah.
my god, it might
I
be.
think so. Yeah.
Wait, if he's 4 foot tall, in the same panel as the handmaid standing right there.
Yeah, and then
She's
to
baby mode.
show that she's the
fucking
same
13.
height as the Condis, is the Condis 2 feet tall?
No, but here's the thing. We know that.
No, she's
we know
a
that-
child in that frame.
Yeah, she's a child. She is still child sized in that frame, which means that
Got
Carcat
it.
is. Which means Carcat's 2 feet tall.
Well, remember, they're being rendered more symbolically.
Yeah,
right now.
it's remember.
We don't know how tall they are relative
But
to
she's
each other in
also,
Hero, though.
yeah, she's closer to the 13, 16 age range right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's horrible.
Don't try and determine canon heights in Homestuck. It's a
Man,
fool's
these
errand.
guys are just so short. I can like
We
punt them
totally-
all at footballs.
We totally didn't have an entire talk about canon, about the possible canonicity of size of a character a little earlier in the stream. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and certainly none of us are fools, so that tracks.
And so, my dear, this is the inspiring tale of your people, and why you should feel rather privileged to be in the position for which I have groomed you meticulously.
You need to stop saying that goddamn word.
Are you not grateful? Yes, surely you are. And it warms the soft, fluffy material in my chest to know this. What is it? What are you looking at over there? Ah, of course, the clock. I can see you have a good eye for a fine timepiece. Your exemplary taste is certainly owed to quality upbringings. Perhaps you wish to know the history of the clock, and how I came to possess it. Yes, I can see the sparkle of your curiosity in your eye. It's a marvelous tale, one almost as long as it is verbosely told. Where do I even begin?
Sweet bro and Hella Jeff Dog.
Story time's over, windbag. Whoops, oh shit. Get this fucking clock out of my way. I'm a one-man stampede, and I've got a broom that'll peel of splintering wood, and you hear is the last gasp of a priceless antique disintegrating beneath the outrageous fury of my authorial hooves. If I have to put up with one more smug, meandering interlude in my own story, I'm going to crack your head open and serve you a heaping bowl full of your own downy soft puppet ass. How do you like that for hospitality, Doc? I believe you will find that as host goes, I am simply the best there is. Everybody's totally fed up with your condescending, self-indulgent narrative style. All they want is to go back to my slightly less condescending, slightly less self-indulgent style.
Slightly more self-indulgent.
Slightly more.
Is it
Slightly more?
Yeah, it is. God.
Look at
Girls
little
had enough of
handmaiden.
your shit.
Look at her
Run, Hermione's,
stunt!
run, Hermione's ancestor. Run! You have
How
locked up.
dynamic that is.
You locked up your last Asian schoolgirl, you sick fuck.
Run!
Oh, don't you flop around at me like that. Are you listening, little man? Little man.
God.
Girl.
So who's gonna be Lord English?
Oh god.
Raises my hand slowly.
Yeah,
Do it.
go for it.
Hey, girl.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Suckers!
hit us.
Girl.
Hell yeah.
Damn, okay.
Damn.
That was fucking good.
Huh?
Okay.
Smash your past, Lord English?
God damn.
No, we're not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
My lord
No, no,
advised
no,
me
no,
not to
no.
continue this discussion.
I vote smash him into a bloody pulp. How about that?
Smash him to pieces.
That's good.
Face.
Acceptable answer.
Smithereens.
Booyah?
To shreds, you say? Oh.
You there, girl.
See, I want to read that like Lord English, but I also want to read it like Caliborn. But I also want to read it like
you there, girl.
But I also want to read it like Wayward Vagabond. You there, girl.
God.
I guess he's just a limp, lifeless puppet when I'm around, like a reverse Calvin and Hobbes kind of thing. That is a little disturbing.
Dude, Toy Story. Girl, quit all this scurrying around.
I missed all this my read through. Oh well, might as well try to get that disc back. Wonder if I can just sort of reach up into and
Reach.
Do you believe you can escape me? For I arrive.
already there.
What's this comic rated again?
That's a
F for F for fuck you.
I think
Yeah.
Homestuck is specifically has an M rating.
It's an X rating.
How do you expect to
Excuse
outrun
me, sir.
me?
I'm already here. What the hell? Looks like he's already had that disc prepared for a while. But didn't tell us. Motherfucker just loves the sound of his own voice.
He's gonna say the thing.
Oh, fuck. I can't find that gift.
He said that he's gonna do
He
it!
said the thing!
When I am already here.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Damn, I'm
No.
kind of
Oh
already
my God.
here.
Yeah.
Wait.
I fucking love that gift.
That's
Hey,
such a
what if
good
I
gift.
just... I'm gonna turn down my mic for a
Stop.
second. I'm just gonna...
Stop.
Stop.
Ollie's outie.
Ollie's outie.
No, Mel, you gotta say that in your sweet bro hella Jeff voice.
Oh yeah.
Snop. Ollie's outie.
There we go!
Oh, are we back
There you
with
go.
fucking now?
Wait.
Fuck.
Wait, no, this has got to be the sweet bro hella
That's
Jeff voice.
snaping, by the way.
No. No, you dumb homo tool. You're snapping wrong.
It's snaping.
You're snaping wrong.
Thank you.
Unsnap.
This is narrator.
Insert
Yeah,
disc
give us
two.
that. Yippee! We're back. Ooh, cool timing.
One of the few panels in Homestuck that you can't just skip past.
Yeah.
True.
There's a couple more coming up.
Attempt rare and highly dangerous 5-time showdown combo!
Ba-na-now.
Now.
Oh,
That's all
hey,
I
who
need.
wants to be Karkat and who wants to be Gamzee?
Oh fuck! Wait. Go.
I already,
go for it.
I already.
Yeah.
called
So
Karkat
you'll
earlier.
be
My
Karkat.
cat
Who
also
wants to be Gamzee?
I can do a little funny Gamzee.
Yeah.
I can't
but,
do a good
uh,
either of them.
I have
so...
nothing else to do.
You can take Gamzee. I'll be right back right quick.
I love this render of Karkat.
Honestly.
It's a great render. Ah! With the silence!
The silence! Imagine if we didn't just have Metal Dead Exposition right before this. It'd be really confusing.
Yeah,
We didn't even see him in this exposition.
No, we did not.
But we do know it as the Great Subjugulator.
I love
Yeah.
this render of
Grand
Kanaya.
Can I?
Yeah!
Oh, it's so good. I love that dress.
So
Yeah, it's incredible.
Such a good Kanaya.
Also a good Kanaya.
Here's the thing about Kanaya. Every Kanaya is a good Kanaya.
So true. So.
I
fucking
love this red glare outfit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, true.
Her tits are so pointy. Why? Oh, never mind. That's her.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Redact that from the fucking.
That's just how HRT is.
Yeah,
True.
sorry. It's just how it
Not her
happens.
fault.
Rezzy's
I
trans.
remember when this started off the idea that Karkat was just a lime blood before
I-
the mutation.
I like this render of
Yeah.
like that specific picture of the psionic. I love.
Wait,
Gross. He
does
was,
he
he was
actually have
vacillating.
feelings?
He was vacillating.
hard. He was like, God, he's kind of hot.
It's almost like he's of two minds on the matter.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. Wow.
And I think that's it. Yeah.
Boom.
I love the next panel. Makes me so happy.
Are you shushing?
I'm
No,
shushing.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Pep, 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 pep.
Uncomfortable.
Great performance, everyone.
Get out,
Thank you.
guys. That was my
That's my
favorite
one bit for
performance
the
of that I've
stream.
ever heard, by the way.
That's
I've
my,
heard, like,
that's
four.
my,
I've heard
that's my
four.
one
I've
bit.
heard-
this stream.
Oh, God damn it, I just got back from the restroom. You're telling me I missed the shoes pop bit? Damn it.
Yeah, you missed the whole
Yeah.
speech crap.
It was
Sorry.
so good.
Plug the
It was
plug the
good.
VOD. Plug the VODs.
Like the-
Yeah, if you guys missed any part of the stream, after the stream, this will all be in a playlist on our channel. If you go to our
No
playlist
way,
section.
Where can I find the streams? Where can I find it?
On our channel, if you go to our playlist section, there will be a playlist with all of them right in there, all in
That's
order.
incredible!
Yeah,
Is there
and if you
anywhere
so
else you can
convenient.
find VOFT?
on the VOFT channel, if you subscribe, you can make sure to be notified of any time that we go live or post any videos.
That's insane. Do we
dude.
have a Discord?
No way.
We do have a Discord. It is in the description if you guys want to join right now.
Make sure that you
That's
join the
a
VOFT
good deal.
Discord for
Do I need to
intense-
join a Patreon to join the Discord?
You don't need to.
No.
No, you don't. We don't have a Patreon.
Fucking
Yeah.
deal, guys.
Hey, make sure you join the Discord for intense
Also-
snurgle conversation.
Also,
Snurgle
God damn it.
also, Etch.
Snurgle
I
Treasury.
wish the name for our fans was VOFTies, but they decided on VOFTlets. So
VOFTies is way better. We could just
VOFTies
retcon
is-
that.
We could. That would be
You know
true
what?
Homestuck
That
behavior.
That
God.
would take us into the new timeline. The
Yeah.
winnable timeline.
When
VOFTlets.
you actually get to the part where the retcon arc starts and the retcon timeline like begins, you should just start acting like it was
saying
always
it was always
VOFTies.
VOFTies.
Yeah.
So
It was
Alright.
never Voflets. What are you talking about?
We're just gonna
fuck
go
is everyone
back.
said
Like
VOFTlets?
you're gonna get everyone who's gonna
No, you
record.
Who
guys,
said that?
Guys,
Uh,
there's a very
No,
easy way to describe it. That was a dead timeline.
Yeah.
See, what you do is you go back, you get everyone who is on a stream to record the word VOFTies, and every time there was a VOFTlet, you'll just edit the sound over it.
Honestly.
No,
not
it's
gonna
gotta
look
be
or
the
sound
sweet. It's
good.
gotta be the Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, and you overdub everybody with Bofties.
I will say I am responsible for the project sound page fan name. It's projectors. I think
Oh,
that's
that's
pretty
fucking-
I think
that's
that's
kinda
pretty
rad.
good. Yeah.
That's got
Pretty
layers.
good.
I can dig
It's
it.
got
I can dig it.
layers.
Yeah.
You kind of cooked on that one. Sometimes
Yeah.
you cook and I don't want to
Sometimes-
eat it. This time's tasty.
Ugh.
Is this Hussy?
This is hussy.
I think this
This
is
is
Hussy,
Hussy.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
he
that's
should
regular
be. He should
narration
be
now.
hard.
Is it?
Eh.
I mean, by implication, it seems like he's writing in the
Yeah,
book.
he's
There,
reading the book, I think.
Fair enough.
Hussy's
Yeah.
any pronouns. I try to switch it up.
Yeah, exactly.
And the night of blood, so embrace the bard of rage, and in each other's arms they were a quiver. and with righteous pap and blessed shush, he did quell his brother's fury. For the knight looked upon his bard, all acting up, completely losing his shit, and he did resolve to calmeth his juggalo ass right the fuck down. And so calmed down his juggalo ass, and would continueth to be for all time. And the knight, in totally settling the murderous clown's ludicrous shit down to proper, said, "Let there be more allegiance." And it was so. And between moirails would flow bounteous mirth. And they did hug bumpeth plentifully. And the honks of reconciliation echoed far and true into the darkness upon the face of the deep.
AH, closed home.
It's Karkat's first relationship, guys.
And it was good.
Proud of him. Karkat has a shitty stoner boyfriend now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody look
Kind
at
of.
Karkat's terrible stoner boyfriend. It sucks.
Oh god.
He's about to get into the worst throuple of his life.
Oh God.
God.
Recap 4.
Wait, that's
No,
us.
fuck this.
What the hell?
Dude, he's doing
Homestuck
the
is
Dougie on
good,
it.
y'all.
He said
Doing it.
no.
Marcos, you should definitely read all of that.
Okay, so recap 4. The last recap I wrote was that really big
He's
one in the white
Fortnite
thing.
dancing.
And Jade had just hopped her dead dream self into Beck Sprite for prototyping. And then Jade Sprite flipped out and destroyed the column supporting the laboratory. And the big ball fell and bounced off the house and rolled down the snowy hill. And she started crying. And now fuck this.
Also, if we ever get
Happy
Homestuck in
reporter.
Fortnite, I do hope that this is one of the emotes.
Oh,
It gotta
absolutely.
be.
Yes, please.
I hope.
Dude,
there's
my
one
guy
of
is
those
just going-
duo emotes
All right,
that is
now we have to wait a month. Now we have to wait 2 months for the next page.
Yeah, we have to
He just
wait,
got
guys.
This wait was tortuous.
Oh, I can
I was
imagine.
there.
I can't imagine reading at the time. Holy fuck.
I got
All right,
the,
folks.
I got the end of update culture. I never.
Home stretch. Here we go.
All right, let me
Arcat.
cue you
I
in.
joined in during game over.
Yeah.
That was horrid.
All right, let's.
Or right before they posted game over. My bad.
The password is "see you soon." Okay, I'm going to take your lack of response as tacit verification. Also, this pretty much has to be the last conversation we have, right? Your timeline cuts out completely in a minute or two because of the scratch. What are you looking at up there? Are you hypnotized by the flashy shit? What the fuck? That's been going on ever since John started scratching that big goddamn record. Aren't you acclimated to it by now? Hello? Harley, Jesus, mother of screaming fuck. Whatever. I have shit to do now. I guess I should be keeping an eye in the sky too, now that I think about it. The bright green beacon should be appearing any minute, assuming you actually manage to blow up the sun. And then... well, then I guess maybe we all get to hang out? While maybe also not being an unyielding mortal peril? It's getting kind of old, frankly. Okay, well, this is a pretty crappy farewell, but I guess it'll have to do since there is some seriously show-stopping shit transpiring up there in fucking outer space. Later, Jade. I'm going to go make sure John knows what the hell he's supposed to be doing. And in case none of this works and we don't actually get to meet, I guess I should say, since apparently my gutless future self can't express himself and never got around to saying so, thus leaving it up to me, as usual, to say that...
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
Oh,
No, not by all the scratchy stuff in the sky. There's something coming down.
what?
It's hard to make out, but I think it might be...
What?
Back arrow.
Shaving cream?
Why is shaving cream so flammable?
What the hell is shaving cream?
It's like... Hey! Carcat?
It's a bomb. It's a nuke.
Oh no.
Just keep reading, sorry.
Oh no.
Oh my.
He'll be fine. It's warm in there.
Dead.
Rip to a
she's
real
not fine,
one.
though.
Rip to a real
Oh, hey!
one for real.
We saw a panel. There's been a panel like that recently. That we recorded.
Also, I think we've brought this up in a past stream, but Homestuck has a thing about only when it is not Jade anymore. Jade is never seen in Homestuck proper to have blood. Like there's something.
The way you worded that implies something really funny.
Yeah, no, but it's like there's something that about Homestuck that like wants to keep Jade's corpses so pristine.
That
Jade just
is
can't-
particularly consistent.
Yeah. Right?
But not
Wasn't
Homestuck spared,
her...
right?
Whose
But no one's
blood
ever
was her
worded it
corpse
so
covered in
disturbingly for me.
that Al possesses? Was it her blood or was it somebody else's?
So that is her blood in that scenario.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
that's the corpse of the Jade that died in the Lord English battle.
Mm.
I've never
Al-
actually heard someone use the nickname Al.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, I
figured.
it's like we
No,
understood
it worked.
who you were talking about.
I recognized it immediately.
Yeah, it's just I've never actually heard anyone actually use it. It's crazy.
I've been like, oh, that's a good way to differentiate. I'll just use it. I'll use it. I know Roxy and everybody else is like, no, we're not doing that, but I'm doing it.
There's
I
kind
gotta
of a
say-
quirked up Dursite busting it down sexual style over here. Busting it down
Oh my
goofy
god,
style.
my friend did a dub like that. Hang on, I need to show you.
Oh god.
I gotta drop it in VC text.
Here we are. We made it.
Guys,
we made
we're
it.
here.
Yo!
Wrap the fuck
We're
in.
fucking here, guys.
Wrap the fuck
I love
in.
S
Wrap
Cascade
the
being on the
fuck in.
table. I love
Oh,
it being
shit,
on the
I'm
table.
here.
Who's at the bottom of the bowl?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
This shit is happening. It's about to take place.
Is Hiso here?
Okay.
Is
We're
Hiso
making
here?
it happen.
Let's make shit transpire.
Is
Sorry,
Hiso-
my brother was
Hiso?
knocking on the door and I thought somebody was trying to break in. Anyway.
Is Hiso here? Hiso?
Oh my god, you guys.
I think Hiso
We
might
should
not be
wait for
here.
Hiso.
We should
Hiso!
wait for Hiso.
We should.
Hiso, where did you go? No. Oh, he's
We
okay.
already did a
What
fucking
he
plug.
put in chat. Watching from my
Damn,
phone.
I'm kind of already.
Okay, base.
Okay.
Base.
Yes. 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 It's the thing, guys.
It's the thing.
E085.
Here we go. I'm gonna crank the volume up all the way.
This looks really pretty sometimes.
Yeah.
It's sad. I
This
have
is
this-
so fucking raw.
It's sad how I still have this song memorized. Ah!
Fucking breakdown. So good.
So goddamn good.
I am fucking so hard with the percussion, dude.
So happy for you, dog. It can be
It's so good.
Oh yeah, like the most furry we ever see him rendered.
True. Sick.
I get back inside.
God, so
God!
good.
That's so peak.
Oh, look at them! Tyler! Did they find out about their quest in here, or did they just go exploring because
I think they knew before.
I
No,
don't think they did because they thought they were going to die.
I think they were
like,
exploring. They were just
permanently.
Yeah, they kind
I think
of
they were trying to find the
found
center
out.
just because that was the right. They decided the right place to put the bomb.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh shit, we were both fated to end up here in the first place. The song has like 24 breakdowns, and every single one of them goes so hard.
Oh man, save the flag.
Snowman saved the thing.
And what are you waiting for? Draw spades.
13.
That went so hard. That went so hard.
This shit's so fucking peak, dog.
Savior of the dreaming world.
I can
For the waking world.
only dream of making something with as much surprising cohesion as this one animation has across an entire piece. I can only dream of having a tenth of this.
Savior of the dreaming dead. Tear up every single time.
Oh my god, Land of Wind and Shade.
The Penumbra Phantasma
Is that Land of
motif.
Wind and Shade?
No, this is Frost and Frogs. She's just.
Fuck, I'm sorry. I thought that was
You're good.
I think
I get the lanes mixed up, bro.
That art, relatively, the height of her house was the height of the volcano on the drawing.
Mm-hmm.
So the web is and the.
They look so good.
So
There she
fucking
is.
peak. So fucking peak.
My
Like,
God.
oh my god.
Remember the
There's my girl.
Dude, no, that's you on screen. That's you on screen.
You've been born. And suddenly you have the knowledge of a guardian.
Not just a guardian and a sprite.
First guardian and a sprite. That's incredible. And a witch. A god tier. Like, she's so OP.
Actually, of space.
He did it. He finished.
His meme streak is finally over.
He's still finally. Yes! Come here, brother. Love.
I don't know if y'all are hearing that bass line, but I'm like,
Oh, here it
Oh, I
is.
hear it every
So
single
good.
time.
I'm so obsessed with Homestuck's music. Like I'm hearing like all the motifs like in my head. Like I'm geeking the fuck out right now.
The bass,
What I
the drums,
what I want to do is be that is good at composing. Like what? Oh my god.
look at this shit, bro.
It's four different people who made it, to be fair.
headbang.
They with you with the motif. Ah!
I love the fourth wall being opened up to the front of the screen.
Yeah.
Cascade, reanimate. Dude, my part's coming up.
That's
Read it real quick.
really happening.
Yeah, dude, Cascade, reanimate. Dude, my part's coming up. Hold on,
Oh
wait.
shit.
Wait for it.
Thank you.
JD, read it.
That's my part. Wait, no, not this.
Ah, damn it.
This part right here. I get to animate the green sun.
Yo.
Oh yes.
I get to animate one of the most, arguably the most important moments in Homestuck history.
Yeah.
I fucking love the shot.
Isn't it like canon that Aradia and Solix like had to wait there for like
Something like that, actually. Yeah. the straight line.
Wait, why was Terezi the one to point at it?
Because he could smell something. He was in here. This guy, he's like, guys, look! And he's like, Targa was like,
This next part, literally, seeing Dave Gods here, literally for the first time watching this, made me cry. I was like, this is peak. This is peak.
So sick.
I lost my shit when they wrote out God tier, and I lost it.
It's so fucking peak.
Seeing her with the hood up now,
Her.
like, how we see her in February.
Look at her.
Yeah,
Love
Serenity. Aw, Serenity. God. Incredible.
Oh my god.
So good.
Still goes so hard to this day.
And we still got an hour left on the stream.
Fucking shit.
13 years. 13
Holy
years and it
fucking
still hits
shit.
just as hard as the
It
day it
hits
dropped.
It's
so
so
fucking hard.
good.
You're just as beautiful as the day I lost you.
There'll never be a media like this ever again in our human history.
There really won't. There really fucking won't.
That makes
I
me so
remember-
sad because
Until I make it.
I love it so much.
Like,
Hey, we
in-
don't know. We don't know. We might get a Cascade level thing in Homestuck too. Probably not, but imagine.
I don't think we'll ever get something as big as Cascade, but like,
Cascade
Almost
just
definitely
fucking
not.
nailed everything.
But with that,
In
where
my
Homestuck is
age-
going right now, it's looking really good.
yeah.
In my
End
freshman
of
year,
Act
I was
5.
reading Homestuck
narrator
for
time.
English, and I skipped out on Cascade because I was in the middle of class, and I was like, I do not have the time to be watching this. So I skipped Cascade on my
skipped
first read through.
Cascade?
I
Skipped
skipped
fucking Cascade.
fucking Cascade, bro, because I just didn't have the time, and I was in class, and I was reading, and I was like, dude. If the teacher
When
just
it-
catches me watching this, they're gonna think I'm doing nothing.
When it dropped, obviously the internet died, so I
Yeah.
just went to bed. And then the next day I had work all day, and all day I was checking my phone,
Oh,
seeing
no.
forums of like, oh my god, Jade! What? Wait, clubs? What? And why isn't it loading? What's going on? And then
Wait, you know what I just realized?
I finally got home at like 6 p.m. that afternoon, and it was
Yeah,
able to
sorry.
watch. And
I'm looking at this right now, and this
I
almost
will-
didn't. This episode, this page almost didn't come out on 1025
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
12:58.
No,
Holy
it
shit.
just
No,
came
12:58
out on
a.m., that's
1025. It
right
barely
after
came
midnight.
out on 1025.
That's just yeah.
Like literally, it only came out on 1025 in part of the world, and it wouldn't have if daylight savings wasn't a thing. It would have came
Well,
out at
that's so
11:59,
funny.
11:58 on 1024.
Yeah.
Only because of daylight time wasn't.
yeah,
released on
but
1025.
Hussey was Eastern time zone, so that's the.
I
that's
know,
fair.
but like,
yeah.
I know, but also just like if he was on Eastern and there wasn't daylight savings.
That's very funny.
But yeah, I
'Cause
had the
daylight
hype
savings
building up for
Nobody
18
cares.
straight hours before I finally got to see
Yeah,
it. It was
God.
worth every second.
Oh, I could not imagine. End.
I
of
can't
Act
explain the first when I did finally go back to rewatch Cascade. I cannot explain to you the feeling that I got when the fucking panel started to expand. I was like, dude, what? No way!
Yeah.
What?
God.
Every single frame of that, like I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What?
Yeah.
I got so sad when the mayor got stabbed. I was like, no!
Yeah,
God.
me
It opened my eyes to the level of storytelling that is literally possible.
I
Like,
yeah.
what the
Hussey plays
hell?
with the form of the medium in a way that I don't think I've ever even seen elsewhere.
Hussey made
I-
info dumping cool.
Half of
Yeah.
the shit that Hussey does,
True.
I have never seen any other writer do,
Okay,
man.
yeah.
He is insane.
Please imagine this. Please imagine how bonkers this would be. Something co-written between Andrew Hussey and Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Oh my god.
God, that'd be
Terrible.
I
feel
don't
like
know if we-
I feel like
the
that's-
people that would
don't
manage
know if
to
we're
make
ready.
Brennan mad.
It might work. I do feel like
I
that
feel-
might be a case of like two great tastes that don't necessarily.
Yeah,
taste
that don't
great. 'Cause
necessarily-
They're manic
Yeah,
in very
that's
different
fair.
ways.
Or-
yeah.
Okay, but
That's very
what
fair,
about
honestly.
Hussey makes the world and Brennan writes the story?
Maybe.
I feel like that would work.
All right,
Yeah,
begin
let's read Homestuck.
intermission 2.
Fantasy High has some great stuff. I'm not gonna lie, Fantasy High has some great callbacks between acts.
Oh yeah, that silly little code Karkat made.
So death.
I love that this dropped on Halloween too.
I don't think Karkat made that one. Karkat, because it was
Yeah, this
running on
is
a server
Solix.
elsewhere.
Solix
Oh,
made
yeah.
this one.
Yeah,
No,
so it's,
Solix downloaded
Like,
that
it
from
would-
online.
It would straight
Oh,
up like
yeah.
ruin the universe.
Yeah, Solix didn't make this. Solix found it.
Yeah.
and then
So some
Karkat
motherfucker
and
on
Karkat
GitHub
ran
just
it.
had Lord
yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
And I'm
Dog.
It was all
guaranteed
part
to
of
be
Scratch's
Dr.
plan. Yeah.
Chris.
Don't worry, he'll spoil up. Give it a second.
I don't know, he's kind of looking like asparagus right now.
That's some veiny asparagus. I don't like it.
He really was an excellent host.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
One day I'll get those gains.
Lord English is your inspiration.
Yeah. God, I want to look like it.
You gotta keep your leg off first.
A price I'm willing to pay.
He's already here.
I am already here. I'm tweaking
His
off the
fucking wolf statue is gonna be
nine.
serious for 5 goddamn seconds.
No.
I'm geeky.
Grab one Lord English sprite. Let's go.
And coffee. And coffee.
This is the ideal male form. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Gentlemen.
Oh.
He's the mirthful messiah.
True. And that was a vast honk, I think.
Mhm.
It was. Yeah.
Toby Fox, you son of a bitch, you've done it again.
Honestly.
Right?
You son of a bitch.
Great way to introduce the next part of the.
End of intermission 2.
What a really long intermission. I don't know if we could have made it through that otherwise.
Honestly,
Yeah, I was
I'm
kinda
surprised. I'm
bored,
surprised we got there before
honestly.
the stream ended.
All right, time to start an
Yeah.
act with an hour left in the stream, right?
Hell.
Yep. Yep.
Can I take Jake? Please,
think-
can I take Jake?
Roxy, please! I'm
I'll
begging!
Are we?
I'll
Are
take
we
Dirk.
really?
No
Are
one
we
else?
really starting Act 6? Are
Yes.
We starting
Yes!
Act-
Please!
Why
the
not?
Flash.
Fuck.
At least
Please.
the Flash.
No, we
Oh,
got an
have an
hour.
hour
We're
left
gonna
on
keep
Yeah,
going.
but
I
we
took
have an-
time off I took time off to do this. We are starting.
I was just gonna.
Access.
I have been waiting for Roxy. You do not understand, Melanie. I have been waiting so very patiently.
We're
I've
doing
been
this.
wanting to
All right,
Jake.
all right.
We're
I
making
guess.
this
I
happen.
I've
guess.
been waiting for Jake. I've
I
been waiting
guess
for
I've
Jake.
been outvoted
haven't
on Act
spoken once.
6.
At least the
I
first.
haven't
that's
spoken
crazy.
At least the
once
first
this
campaign.
stream.
You have to.
Hey,
At
hey,
least.
Mel, you said that I could do young Jake and VOFT, and I've not had a chance to.
That's,
So
that's fair. All right, Act 6.
Gotten to read
Also,
one
this shit,
stream.
this flash goes so hard.
The Homestuck anthem.
Can you believe this? Access.
it's page 4113.
I also.
I know. I was
noticed
about to point out the page number. Damn it!
that. We all just noticed that once.
Trust me.
In the galaxy, far, far away.
I don't know. It's pretty close to me.
There she is.
There she is.
The year of our Lord,
A good little dictator.
2000 something.
2011.
Or, yeah.
2011. Yeah.
This
11,
was
11,
definitely the biggest piece of media to drop on 11/11.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
else.
There's nothing else. Was
I don't
ever
even know
dropped
when
on
it came out on
11/11.
11/11.
Oh, have you ever heard of the little game called the Elder Scrolls 5: Space Skyrim?
Nope, never heard of it.
Massacre.
Double pistols. Liv Tyler.
So good. So good.
Oh my god, there's my girl! There she is!
Texas!
Completely normal check.
Throw in hell. There you go. Read it.
Sweet bro, Helen Jeff.
No, it's the Moive.
The Moive.
The Moive.
I'm a particular fan of the Mugogi. I reference that specific misspelling all the time.
I like
She's very good.
Sweet Bro and Angela Jeff the Flim.
The Flim.
Someone commented Texas spotted.
God. I want to make.
That's my
make
girl.
like a video.
Stop staring at me with them big old eyes!
I want to make a video where it's like my favorite moments in the Homestuck soundtrack, and just like that little like fucking
This last little drop, yeah.
yeah.
Really good.
She has such good aspirations. Hopefully not.
Hi, Jane.
We ended up
My best
genocidal.
friend. My best friend says whoever is doing Dirk better do him justice. I will be watching.
She probably
What's it
won't,
say?
but if Calliope shows up, can I Calliope?
It
You can Calliope,
says-
yeah.
Enter
Aw.
forward to continue.
Also,
I can't wait for
are we
Callie.
actually continuing?
Are we?
Yes.
It's up to
I would
you.
like
It's your
to.
stream.
Okay. All right. Homestuck. A young lady stands in her bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 11th of November, 2011, is the date scheduled for the launch of a highly exclusive playtesting experience for a much anticipated game. The young lady is expecting to find this game in her mailbox today. She is expecting the game to be enclosed in a pair of envelopes. And printed on these envelopes, she is expecting to find her name. What do you suppose the name on these envelopes will be? Enter name. You cannot enter her name. It was already engraved on her honorary placronym on her 13th birthday, which is about 2.5 years ago, and has been sitting here neatly on the bookshelf ever since. Attempting to engrave it with another name after completing the sacred rite of passage is practically unheard of, and is a gesture nearly as offensive as it would be if you tried to name her something dumb like Barnstench Fartface. Luckily, she is not the sort to hold a grudge, and she will let us and she will let it slide this time, as long as you hurry up and get her big day started.
This is the Jane that exists. Remember that this is the Jane that exists in Candy Jake English's mind.
Yeah. Examine room.
I never realized though that we start off at like 15 years old and not 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16,
Yeah,
I
Huh.
think, actually.
She's
Yeah, because they
No,
said
15 is
16.
her 16th birthday happens.
Oh, no,
in
16
suburb.
is that's right. That's
Because
right.
it said her 13th was 2 years ago, therefore she'd be
2.5.
15, right?
Yeah.
2.5?
Specifically,
Oh.
the Alpha Kids
Yeah.
spend 6 months in their session.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's
Yeah,
16
so-
by then.
So
Light
it
work.
says to continue. It says continue to chick.
Wait, really?
What?
Yeah, continue to.
That's really funny.
It's
That's hilarious.
It might be continue. It might be to
I'm
continue kick, but Alternian's weird when it's separated. It also
I'm
be
pretty-
chick to continue.
I'm like 90% sure it's enter arrow to continue. Because remember, it's written right to left.
Enter arrow to continue.
And then below that, you hit the arrow.
Your name is Jane. As was previously mentioned, you are poised for an elite opportunity to test the Spurb Alpha. It is so elite, in fact, you are the only one of your kind invited to the playtest. Though, you guess that probably comes with the territory of being the heiress apparent to a baked goods empire. You don't suppose it hurts that you are said empire's #1 fangirl either. It should come as no surprise that you enjoy baking, but you also adore reading detective stories. You fancy yourself a skilled prankstress, if by no other measure than lineage. Though, at times, you feel it's tough to fill those shoes when you are surrounded by jokers. Seriously, the shenanigans perpetrated by your pals makes your old school japes feel kind of pedestrian sometimes. But, oh well, you love them all anyway. You once dabbled in amateur botany, but found it too frustrating, because your vegetables kept Actually, you know what? You don't want to talk about it. You love situation comedies, whilst holding particular affection for mustachioed funny men. You know, your Foxworthys, your Funks, your Swansons, but not necessarily your Gallaghers per se, because you have to draw the fucking line somewhere. You are also pleased to contemplate frightening fauna, though saddened by their regrettable fakeness attribute. But none of that's on your mind now, because you are psyched about this special date, 11/11/11, i.e., 2 times 3 prong day, whatever that means. A date
2 by day, yeah.
Yeah. A date exhibiting just the sort of numerical gimmick corporations love to exploit for their big releases, or for launching major rebranding initiatives. In the case of your cherished multi-global empire, both such events are slated to happen today. You can't wait to see what is in store, and for the mail to come. When it does, you will waste no time embarking on the game's maiden voyage. And if it
Made?
and if even a fraction of what you've heard turns out to be true, you are prepared to have the time of your life.
Like,
What will you
Life?
do?
like,
Oh.
whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
Oh my God, whoa.
Class back mention?
Whoa.
Class Specs mention?
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. No way.
I think it really is. I think he's literally telling us.
Let's
No,
go.
he does in
Let's
all of
go.
them. It's actually
Jane?
textual. He
Yeah.
does this in literally all of the Alpha
Yeah.
Kids intros.
Jane, quickly retrieve arms from chest. Jane is not empowered to rehash this tired running gag because all of a sudden, she is too busy being the other guy. We need to figure out what this fella's name is pronto. And her name?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this
Who's
guy?
this jackass?
I love Jake's room. It's hilarious.
That's amazing.
It's so good.
Just guns on the floor.
Once again, you make the incalculable blunder of attempting to engrave an already allocated placronym. His name was etched in when he turned 13 too, almost 3 years ago. It's been sitting here messily in this unbelievably deadly pile of guns ever since. What sort of vulgar, childish moniker were you going to stick this poor bastard with? Barf breath turd smirk? It doesn't even matter. Just tell him what to do. Examine room. God. Just the fact that it is nothing
He's
but
so
fucking
funny.
movings.
He is
nothing
so
but moving.
funny.
All these blue women.
I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of want my walls to be covered in posters like that too.
His
God.
blue
It's
ladies.
so funny.
How many
I
blue
love the
ladies do we
specific
have?
thing that he doesn't like shitty movies. He likes every single movie he has ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
it's
didn't
really
realize
funny.
this. I did not realize that Smurfette counted as one of the blue ladies.
yeah.
Oh my god!
For sure.
That gif of like
Okay.
Smurfette turning gray, Jake was devastated.
Yeah.
Jake
cried.
was in the
He
theater
cried during
crying.
that.
Jake time.
Yeah.
Jake time.
Your name is Jake. You love movies. All movies. You would describe your taste in films as eclectic, but in truth, it isn't much less than totally indiscriminate. You bluster frequently of exuberance for firearms and fisticuffs and adventure, though have no human company with which to share these interests. But who needs chums when you can enjoy a top-notch gander of your gals of cerulean complexion? Hubba hubba. You're known to be found
Good
with your
delivery on
nose.
that hubba hubba.
What? Yeah.
Good delivery on that
Hubba
hubba
hubba.
hubba. That went hard. A wooga.
You're known to be found with your nose in a comic book or two. Not that it makes you a nerd or anything, like you even care about that. Not a gent of your panache and swagger. Qualities which you would bandy with aplomb. That is how you pronounce that, right? Aplomb?
Yes.
Aplomb?
Yeah.
It-
On your globe spanning adventures, hypothetically speaking, you would love to travel around the world, toppling any sacred urns you encounter. You'd be tickled by the opportunity to defile hallowed tombs everywhere, raiding them of their treasures. And how you'd give your right leg for a shot at desecrating the shit out of some real-life mystic ruins for their Byzantine wares. Luckily for your limb, there's a dandy set of such ruins nearby, and you desecrate them quite frequently. You are also troubled to contemplate frightening fora, and plagued daily by their regrettable realness attribute. What else? You sure like to wrestle. Did you mention fisticuffs yet? You know, scrums and whatnot. Also skulls. Gosh, you love skulls. There's a good skull at the heart of any mystery, haunting its every page. And
What?
that is what you always say, or at least it is what you always hope. What will
Hey,
you
that's my
do?
name. That's crazy.
Okay,
They said
Jake.
the thing.
We're not doing this every time, I swear to God.
Jake,
I will be doing this every time. I'm commit to the bit.
Jake,
We won't get the rocks if you do.
retrieve arms from floor, post haste. You make a dutiful motion towards your trusty firearms, doing your part to assail the mushy carcass of a horse that passed away long ago, when suddenly a wild character select screen approaches. You really feel like you were in the driver's seat now. You can basically take the story literally anywhere, as long as you don't pick one of those shadowy characters.
God damn it!
As long as the panels are actually finished being drawn. It is like this whole panoramic cornucopia of limitless possibilities sprawling before your very eyes. Who do you want to be?
Jake,
Do you
Can you
want to?
hover over all of them?
Jake.
You can
Oh,
actually
they
hover
show
over
the
all of
fucking
them.
coordinates.
Yeah,
That's so good.
Can't believe we're just doxing them.
I know, right?
Jake.
We're so problematic.
Is anyone
I vote Jake.
opposed to
No, no, no,
Jake?
We can do Jake.
So
I
sad.
haven't read
Savage.
all day.
And just like that, back to Jake. What was it you were up to? Oh, right. You were going to pick up these dang guns off the floor when you were interrupted by some fleeting, imperceptible thought. You kind of space out sometimes. Jake, about those arms. This is just you dissociating.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jake is so canonically has a dissociative disorder. It's like,
Exactly.
nothing
Also,
to-
space player confirmed.
Yeah.
he just has
100%.
he just has
True.
serious ADHD. I get it.
Right. You pick up your twin M9 Beretta weapons of M9 Berettas, weapons of choice in an absurd arsenal inherited from an eccentric old woman. Guns are so cool. Your grandma was rad. Jake,
True.
examine holster belt. It's your authentic Tomb Raider sexy thigh strap double holster, complete with cool skull
My-
buckle and everything. You like to think you pull it off just about as well as Croft herself.
Okay,
What?
jealous.
Jake, where?
Real.
Jake, you can be as pretty as Laura Croft if you want
Wait, that's
to.
wait, I thought that's a
True.
thigh strap.
Yeah. Is he
Also-
that small?
Also, can we talk about how when he puts it on? Oh wait, it does go around his thighs because look at where his shorts are.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they
yeah.
get.
Yeah, it scrunches up his fucking shorts.
Okay, let's go. We got this.
You like to think that, but in truth, you look ridiculous. You think you probably need shorter shorts to make it work. Probably skin tight shorts too. As it is, the cuffs of your baggy shorts get kind of bunched up underneath the thigh straps, which is uncomfortable and makes you look like a tool. Jake, okay, forget it.
Jake, you can wear tight shorts like Laura Croft if you want. Take this
He will.
take this brochure.
He
about
will.
agents
Oh,
and
he
get-
will.
Oh, he will.
Be patient.
Better off just keeping it in your strife deck. You can draw the guns faster from there anyway. Jake, examine bed. You think your bed is some sort of electronic... Yeah, you think your bed is some sort of electronic gadget. You're pretty sure those bedpost globes are supposed to glow like light bulbs under certain circumstances. But you've never been able to figure out what purpose it serves. Just more mysterious junk inherited from your eclectic grandma. She also gave you these bed sheets when you were very young, which you adore, but only for sentimental reasons. You aren't too keen on monsters.
I remember seeing a tweet a while back saying Grandma Harley was probably the scariest bitch ever.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God,
Oh,
yeah.
1000%.
Oh,
Oh my
Whatever
god, I
took
can't
her
even imagine.
yeah.
So we
It
got
must have
quest
been
bed, we got the-
horrifying.
We got the quest bed. We have.
I
all
know
the
she
loose
took it down
thighs.
with her.
Yeah.
I'd,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd be so horrified to
Yeah.
see her.
Let's go.
My grandma's got weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, my grandma left
Where-
me
where
this
do we
fucking
live?
RPG.
Oh, what is it, like D&D?
Yeah.
Like
Where
my
did you
heirloom,
live
dude?
Yeah, let's
grandma
say it's like
Because I know we
D&D.
started
He
it
left
at the
me a
beginning of the
mansion
series.
and bombs.
Yeah,
not
my-
really.
my-
Not really D&D. More like
My
TNT.
grandma!
My grandma's super scary, but she
So
still let me
many
wear
bricks
cargo
of
shorts.
C4!
My grandma's scary as hell, but I still wear cargo shorts because I'm cool.
Jake, examine posters. Which posters? Your whole room is nothing but posters. Sometimes you find it hard to focus on any one of them. You just relax your eyes and get lost in all the incredible heroes and adventures which exploded from the silver screen and onto your bedroom, and into your bedroom, as well as your heart. Movies are so great. You've never seen a movie you didn't like. You're pretty sure. People give you a hard time for that though. Gosh, you love your gosh, you love movies almost as much as you love skulls. And movies that have skulls in them? Oh my god. So wonderful.
I really like the
All
movie
right,
poster
simmer down,
for
buddy.
The Time Traveling Demon.
Yeah.
True.
I really like that the Tomb
And
Raider poster.
Stargate is
tinted
also
blue.
very thematic.
Yeah.
Well, Time Traveling Demon is particularly thematic if you scroll back up to it.
Yeah.
Go with Jake.
That's literally just
Particularly. It's probably just Hussey coming out and explaining where he got the idea for the iconography.
Well, the
No,
fact
if I
is
remember right,
that
that
Hulk
was
Hulk is right next to it too.
Yeah.
that poster was, I think, was genuinely a piece of fan art that came out after the intermission.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
I was
makes
gonna
sense.
say, I was like,
Like that is straight up a green Hulk demon with a sarcophagus that has a Terminator skull. That is
Yeah.
not inspiration.
Jake, scope out those blue chicks. This is your collection of beauties, but you don't call them that to anyone but yourself in private, because somehow, even you are aware of how dorky that sounds. You are oftentimes the recipient of a good ribbing from Jane on account of your particular fascination with blue movie ladies. You don't have to justify yourself to her, though. What is even her deal? Any fellow would be off his rocker not to fawn over all these bodacious blue knockouts. You want to make out with all of them. Jake, make out with all of them.
Interesting
Oh,
that the
God.
Weekend at Bernie's poster is up there for that line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue
Is Jake like
beautiful.
bisexual, or is this like some sort of compet shit going on?
This is my
I think he's
Yeah,
bi. I think he's
bisexual.
bi.
I think the answer
I'm
to that
pretty
question
sure.
is yes.
Yeah.
We know that he made a jerk, so
He's
he's
a-
fine.
Guy, you know that old meme of the like sex yes please? That's Jake. That's how he makes up for loneliness. The 16 years of loneliness.
The only two valid headcanons for Jake's sexuality is either sex, yes please, or sex, no thank you.
I love that I love that
Okay.
we're currently talking. Like we're just extending the conversation just so we can keep this panel on for longer. I know that's not why,
Oh, yeah.
but it's happening.
It's based.
God.
I was just very curious.
I love how high def the poster is, as opposed to the Laura Croft that's to the right. That's not that high def.
Super pigmented.
God.
The
Yeah.
dude had to print that shit in 4K.
The princess treatment. Hussey has
Also,
preferences.
Jake's fucking.
Dick,
blue
I need you to
girl
get one of your very nice printers for me, please. I've got-
Jake's Blue Girls thing was come up with before the Avatar movie came out.
Nuh-uh.
Like, that's
Well, yeah,
pretty,
'cause
right?
Grandpa-
Right? Because it was
Grandpa
referenced
Harley
in
had the same
fucking-
thing.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
And
That was in like
and
2009.
Avatar hadn't come out yet.
No, but this is the alt timeline.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
it makes it to
the
2011
bit
in
was
the
come up with.
Yeah, but it was
First.
referenced in referenced with Jade.
Yeah,
Oh,
which was
weird.
in 2000.
But also
fucking
but
whatever.
Jade Baird,
but
her
Jake is a
her
time
grandpa
traveler.
collected blue beauties.
Jade's
Yeah.
intro wasn't until Act 3, so that might make a difference.
Yeah.
But all I know
Dear-
is that James Cameron's Avatar had not come out yet.
Yeah.
Well, but he might have been creating promotional material, and on top of that, Jake was like an extreme. Oh wait, no, but he had been dead for a long time.
Yeah.
He knew about it 10 years earlier.
Dear
Rich
sweet
people.
Materi from James Cameron's Avatar. Oh, if only you were the one who could have overcome his paralysis on an alien adventure planet to become her boyfriend instead of that other guy. Then she could have shown you how to be bold and courageous and stand up and fight for your people, and maybe later engage in bizarre extraterrestrial reproductive process involving ponytails and a magic tree, you guess? You'll show that curmudgeonly Strider who's just a gigantic shitty space furry. You will
He is.
show him what marvelous creatures they are. You'll show him what a daring dream it is to combine the finest qualities of humanity with... but seriously, you've got to stop kissing the stupid poster.
You've been making out with it for like a solid 15 minutes, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop kissing stupid poster.
Strider mentioned as Androids comes on the playlist.
Yeah, right?
True. The sun bleached Tomb Raider. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Yes, that was a waste of time. Definitely. It's definitely not something you spend much time doing whenever you're alone, which is always. Anyway,
Yeah, I bet.
here are some other great movies. Weekend at Bernie's, classic. You really think John would like this movie if the things you have heard about him are true? Guys in cahoots make the silly corpse of Bernie Lomax do zany puppet antics to their schemes, so their schemes can succeed. Guffaws aplenty. As you have tried to tell Jade before, practically verbatim, she doesn't much care for great movies like that, but that's alright. You love her anyway, and you think she's a blast. She says you sound just like John when you say stuff like that, though, and that the two of you would get along famously. You can't wait to meet him. Also, there are some Cage flicks there, but who doesn't love a good Cage flick? Nobody is who. Dang, you would kill to get your hands on some authentic Cage movie memorabilia, but that'll probably have to remain a crazy dream. Jake, examine package. Speaking of John, this is his birthday present. It is the project that has been taking up all your time lately. And today is the deadline to finish it. You have to send it to Jade so that she has time to ship it to him across the Pacific Ocean. The transmaterializer you have been using to ship it back and forth is wired to sync up your flow of time with hers. So it's not like you can just take forever with it and send to the exact time she needs it. You've thought of that, and considering this bunny is probably going back to the early 20th century when she and John were around your age, you figure the mail was extra slow back then, so there is not a moment to spare. Whew, time is pretty complicated, but you are fairly sure you've got this figured out. Jake, examine bunny.
Early 20th century.
Sure is gonna be a sweet gift. Reminds you a lot of the old ratty bunny you inherited from your grandma, who of course is exactly who you are collaborating with to make this thing. Time loops make you feel a bit fuzzy in the head, but you always suspected it could be very well the same bunny. At some point in the early 20th century, Jade gave this robo-rabbit to John, and then later it must have been wound up back with Jade somehow? Then she, removed all the robot parts, hung on to it until she was an old woman, and gave it to you? You guess crazier things have happened, like the way this whole project started in the first place. Jade tells you this little rabbit here, or Terry Kaiser as you would like to call him, will save John's life. He will be sitting there on some sort of chessboard battlefield in yellow pajamas, reading a letter when, pow, Kaiser to the rescue. So, you are taking this responsibility very seriously. You have been for years already. In fact, this project gave you a neat idea for what to do for Jane's 13th birthday a couple years ago. You and your other pals all coordinated gifts, each sending a customized rabbit. Lalonde happened to have another bunny heirloom like yours. And Strider was resourceful as usual. If John enjoys his gift anywhere near as much as Jane did, then it will be time well spent. There's just one problem. Mr. Kaiser here cannot be completed and tested today without a source of power. You will need a little chunk of uranium to power the robot, and you are fresh out of the stuff. You have been plundering all your devices for uranium to refuel the transmaterializer, which requires huge amounts of power anytime it scientificates or purifies the package from the past. Seems to you like excessive energy consumption for just a simple time machine, but what do you know? Unless it's doing something besides shipping it across time. You couldn't imagine what, though. You really should have remembered to ask Jade for some uranium in your last letter to her. Now you're in a fix. You even yanked the uranium out of your cookalizer and refrigerator. You haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Just a lot of canned food from the ruins.
Can Town.
Oh my god. This project has been difficult though, as it is without additional bumps in This project has been difficult enough as it is without additional bumps in the road like this. You aren't exactly the best guy to be building machines. Jade has been a big help, but she says she couldn't do this alone. As much as it troubles your pride to admit, this project wouldn't be possible without help from your other two technologically savvy friends. And you are slowly coming to the regrettable conclusion that you will not be able to solve this uranium dilemma without asking for Strider's assistance. He's your best bro and all, but the dude never makes anything easy. Jake, take Bunny.
We also do have another person that's coming up soon.
I love this inventory system.
It's so cool.
It's very silly.
You stash Terry in your puzzle modus. It's quite a handy modus, allowing you to captchalogue objects of any size, as long as you can fit them all in a finite space by maneuvering the cards around like a big game of Tetris. You like it because it keeps you sharp for solving any puzzles you might find when you go out raiding hallowed tombs, which is never. The bunny fits in okay, but it's a tight squeeze.
Empty out your inventory, bro.
God.
It's so
Jesus. Jeez. Oh
This-
my god.
The space in your inventory is mainly hogged up by one incredibly huge thing. You guess you should get rid of it, but you can't shake the feeling you might need it someday. And you don't want to risk ditching it and getting caught with your pants down later.
I'm gonna have to show
He's
everybody
trying to
on
be
call,
every
but
time.
I have like a computer program that almost looks exactly like this fetch modus. I'm not even kidding. Like it shows all of my
I think I
files
know
in
what
my
you're
computer
talking
like
about.
these.
Oh my
I
god,
need
yeah.
to show
I,
you.
Yeah, like
I also
Windows
I
downloaded
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
Really?
I need
Yeah.
that so bad. I need
Yeah.
that so bad.
I
Oh,
want
it's
it.
so helpful.
Winterstat's so good.
It is so
Also,
good.
yes, Fishy boy.
Okay, let's go.
Dirk is a furry.
The space in your
There's half an hour
inventory.
left, guys.
I think we've already read that.
Yeah. Jake, examine comics. On your work table, there are a few comic books starring your favorite heroine of all, Spider-Girl. You don't know what it is, but there's something about a girl who has spidery powers and a sassy attitude that is just so cool to you. It's just
Real.
another quirky fact about you that definitely doesn't have any greater significance and never will.
Jake
Jake's
English,
so
he would
real for
fuck
that.
with the Spider-Verse movie so hard.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, I know he
True.
would.
Jake,
He'd
take
be
comics.
dead. She's kind of a blue lady sometimes.
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 Yeah. Horse feathers. Forcing the comics into your puzzle Sylladex knocked out a bunch of other crap. You have seriously got to reorganize this thing. What were you even thinking, captchalogging all those bullets one at a time anyway?
Oh my
What
god.
a fucking
so,
idiot.
So
okay.
dumb.
Okay, but imagine Jake with all those bullets capture log. If he had like the FIFO modus, they would shoot out at Mach speed like a gun.
You could weaponize that.
And
You could
and
weaponize
and it's not just the slug; it's the entire bullet.
Yeah.
That's like 40% more bullet per bullet. Just like
No, I like that
Exactly.
I like that there are some regular bullets, and then you could just see the sniper round on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Like that.
You don't even need the gun. You just need to get like a fuck ton of like captchalogue cards and just load them with bullets, and then you're good. You're good to
Yeah.
go from there.
And the way you fire it is by adding more bullets into your Sylladex.
You
Yeah.
know how they have those card shooters you can make?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
Yeah.
Yo.
Let's continue. There is a Pestalog coming up.
There is.
Well, as long as one of your preposterously numerous computers has spilled out of your Sylladex, you might as well stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating and contact Mr. Strider too. Hang on, maybe later. Jake,
Oh,
I
my
forgot about
beloved.
this.
Sir.
I completely forgot about this.
We got a Calliope.
The silly.
Hello there, darling.
Ahoy, madame.
I don't relish troubling you with more arm twisting. I'm sure for all I've done for you, you've had a jolly good workout already. But you will be ready to deliver the package today, yes?
I'm determined as ever to see this go through, but as usual events have conspired to make a boondoggle of the prospect, I think I might be fucked.
How so?
Terry needs fuel and I don't have any left. I think I'm at Strider's dubious mercy for a solution yet again. I will have to ask him for help, and soon.
Well, there you go, love. Better hop to it.
Yes, I will. But also, there's the matter of the rabbit's armaments. I don't imagine a hell of a lot. I don't imagine. I don't imagine hell do a lot. Heal.
yeah,
Sorry,
let's heal.
that's
Yeah.
hard to read.
Without the
I don't
apostrophe.
imagine. I don't imagine he'll do a lot of freaking good in helping Grandfather Crocker from kicking the old bucket without them. Did you not say you'd supply these?
I did indeed say so, and have already done.
You did? When?
In your future. I relayed the information enabling you to create the powerful weaponry yourself. And you did! You then sent them back in time. You may recover them in the ruins, which, conveniently, is where you must go to ship the package once and for all. Bang up plan we hatched, don't you fancy?
I'm not reading Jake till you scroll.
Sorry.
Jake is one of those things you gotta read in a chunk.
TK was messaging me as usual during stream and saying, "Remember to plug."
We already did.
We're so close to end of.
We already did the show.
Yeah. I see. Yes, it sure is. If that's the case, then all that's left to do is find power for it.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
and also-
The first one sounded like a yelp. Oh, okay.
You okay? You good?
Huh?
You talking?
Yeah, sorry. My brother, like, yelped downstairs, and I was making sure he was fine.
All right, continue.
Then all that's left to do is find power for it. Oh, and also enough power for the stupid materia bomb. Ugh. So much to do before shuttling this goddamn thing into the past. I mean, that is what I'm doing, right? Giving it to my grandma when she was a kid growing up on the same island I did?
That is somewhat close to the truth, and I can see how you would draw that conclusion. But there's more to it you don't understand yet. You will sort it all out in time.
These are among the dad-blasted casual spoilers that you refuse to dish out?
Somewhat. It wouldn't hurt you much to know the truth, I imagine. It's just the truth is a wee bit complicated. Perhaps a draft of the cascading sequence from which your reality has arisen will put your mind at ease. Imagine two universes, A and B. Now imagine there are two instances of each universe, A1 and A2, and B1 and B2. The first instance of each is like a test run that does not quite succeed. The second instance, though, will meet all of its purposes. Now consider that A1 begets A2, A2 begets B1, and B1 begets B2. And the participants of B2 are the ones who will make an effort to exit all of the turbulence and federal. Falderall? Alderall. You are one of them. And your young ancestor is another, though she is presently stationed in B1. And yes, she is in the past, though not quite as far as you believe, nor does she occupy the same stream of continuity.
I'm not sure I completely followed that, but okay.
That's the best I can do for now. Primarily because I will not risk wasting much more of your time.
So you are still in contention that I will meet our elders. Elders is a hard. Jay. So you are still in contention that I will meet our elders as youth.
Oh yes.
That I will be traveling through time. I knew it. Or they will be, whichever it is. Which is it, by the way?
Causal spoilers, Sir English.
Causal.
Yeah, that's what I said. Causal.
Oh, my bad. I heard casual.
You did. He said casual, or she said casual earlier, and yeah, I was the one. I said it right. God damn it. Also, sorry for I was gendering Jake English and not you. I apologize for that.
You're good.
Given the nature of our quest waiting for you, it wouldn't be shrewd of me to rule out the employment of time travel by any individual. But I will say that you're probably prey to a basic misapprehension about the nature of this rendezvous. It will not take place on Earth. It will happen inside the game you're about to play.
Oh, well, shit.
Indeed.
This is frightfully exciting. I would love to meet them. I never got to know my grandma very well, and it always seemed like she led an amazing and adventurous life. Then this seemed to be proven true in my correspondence with her, so I'm really looking forward to it.
So true. I'd pay a hefty ransom to get to know my forebearers.
I remember you mentioned your race doesn't really jive with us familially speaking.
Correct. I never knew those who one would identify as my parental equivalents. It is in a way my race it is in the way my race propagates. Our ancestors precede us by millennia.
Well, yes, ours do too, but generationally we have all these other people in between them, and the most recent other ones are the ones we call parents. So I guess you do not have those, like, systemically?
Nope, never did.
Well, neither did I. Miss Alien, I think we are like birds of a feather, you and I. When do I get to learn your name, by the way?
Truthfully, it may be for the best that you never know it. It could stir up some things best left in their present equilibrium. And now I think I should bollocks off and leave you to it.
But wait! There are still some things I'd like to know about today, about this game.
No more procrastinating. Contact your friend, darling.
Yes, fine. Okay, I will, but just please tell me in the least casually spoiler way possible. What are we even trying to accomplish here? What is even the rootin' tootin' point of this game?
I think you will have more fun than you can imagine finding out. But, stated concisely, and short of spoilery as you so charmingly put it, your objective today is to pave the way for the arrival of gods. Kisses!
Jake, unearth more computers. God. If you're gonna message your good bro, you might as well use a more comfortable computing device. You always found your Hustop to be a little clunky, way too hands-on. Here are just a few at your disposal. Your grandma always was an advocate of thorough preparedness. She would strongly advise staying not only armed to the teeth, but well equipped in the computational department. You've been taught you should really carry no less than 5 computers on you at all times, like a sensible person. Jake, don computers. You put on a few of your more ostentatious devices. Luckily, or unfortunately, you grew up alone, so there was never anyone around to point out how ridiculous you look. These were also inherited from your grandma, in addition to being quite the globe-trotting adventuress. She was rather enterprising as well. Her company made many products like this to compete with the corporation owned by the cruel Baroness who raised her. Sadly, BC Corp eventually crushed her company and forced her into exile. You have always hoped that when Jane takes over that foul conglomerate, she will right all of its unspeakable wrongs. You know she will. You believe in her, after all. Jake, message your good bro.
Oh God, bro, bro, are you there? God, I lost the voice already. Are you there? I hate to be a pest about this, and I know I've made a hearty trouble of myself. Good deal lately.
State your business, Jake.
I should preface this request with an overture of appreciation for how much a cool and brotherly friendship means to me. It has just been absolute bully having a stand-up gent like you in my corner. Just a grade A dude who's a cut above the others in class and camaraderie. Phew, gropes for a fresh handkerchief. I hope this shit isn't coming across as platitudinous. I hope this shit isn't coming across as platitudinous. I really mean it.
Take it easy, Bromide. Just about the only way I could salvage endearment from this perilous slope of horseshit would be to discover, really fucking soon, mind you, it was a preamble to some floundering invitation for me to rush to your vicinity as nakedly as possible. But, since we've already shot that wad's eventuality on so many dry runs of flustered ambivalence that were as hilarious as they were one-sided, that leaves only one hope for this message to avoid spiraling towards qualification as a critical fucking defect in the hull of the Mach 10 rocket that is my precious spare time. And that hope lies in the extent to which you were practicing artful insincerity. Now's your opportunity to pretend that's what you were gunning for. I suggest you seize it.
Oh, yes, but of course, the ironies. Good grief, how I was bandying them just now. You know me, dude. Blow smoke off a red-hot irony pistol. Non-suggestively. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Now that your obsequious preface has been established as indisputably entertaining for all the right reasons, and intentionally so, let's bear down on these dire as shit needs you've got. I'm guessing you're probably jonesing for uranium about now, no?
Pshaw. As if I would be so reckless with the stuff. I would have to be mighty irresponsible to run out already. No, I'm all set in the uranium department, and really, when you take a look at the big picture, you'll find that I am sitting pretty when it comes to just about any radioactive isotope you could mention. However, my backup reserves that I keep strictly for emergencies are running a little lean. You know what my grandma taught me about preparedness? Tugs at colorful lapels.
You are out of uranium. It's basically mathematically impossible that's not why you're contacting me.
Christ, what an insufferable awesome friend you are. Okay, can you please just certificate me some more already? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You do know my offer still stands.
What?
You know. I've offered to construct the rabbit for you many times before. I would craft a much deadlier model.
Oh, I know you would. It's just... Damn it, man, I've told you, this is just something I have to do myself. It's a promise I made to Jade, and I'm going to live up to it, even if I'm not the best, or even the second best robosmith I know.
Yeah, I know this is your policy. You've done a good job, and you should be proud. But it's my responsibility as your friend to offer one last time. Just as it's my responsibility not to just fork over a bunch of uranium just because you asked me in a moment of weakness.
Rick, why not?
It's too easy. And you yourself are the one staking pride in this. If you were half-assing this project and made some slovenly plea for it, I'd just say, fuck it, here's a lot of green rocks, dude, go nuts.
Okay then, I'm half-assing it. Look, see? Only a bisected bottom is present. Where's the other half, you ask? Why, it is nowhere to be found! I didn't use it!
Nope, not buying it. I know that every ounce of your premium behind can be accounted for in that rabbit, and there's no goddamn denying it. And you know perfectly well where some more uranium can be located.
Jesus
You put your whole
Christmas,
pussy into that, Jake.
Oh my god! Joe. Jesus
Anyway.
Christmas, you are such a fucking douche!
It seems you think I am a fucking douche. That's your opinion, I guess. That's cool.
I knew you were going to suggest this. I don't know why I bothered asking. Stridum, why must you always be such an obstinate stick in the mud?
It seems that you consider me to be, no less than 100% of the time, an obstinate stick in the mud. I unironically respect your position on this matter. Hey, let's continue to exchange ideas.
Wait, it seems?
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is something the matter, Jake?
This is your autoresponder.
Look at that statement you just made. It's time for me to respond with some words, ideally chosen and arranged in a way that will wreck your shit in a subtle and psychologically devastating way.
Har har har. Just so ironic! Quotes, quotes, quotes. I'm laughing my caboose straight off the tracks. A lot of families just died in the tragic derailment.
Okay, the caboose remark was actually pretty funny, Jake. If I were truly what you say I am, I wouldn't be able to feel the human emotions of joy and laughter, no?
Laughter isn't an emotion, Dick Prince.
I think you should back your claims up with proof before you go heaving around such accusations.
Man, it's so flipping obvious. You stop getting kind of extra technical and vague on automaton-like, and kind of aloof and brusque. I mean, even aloofier and bruskier than usual. Also, you use the phrase, "it seems" a lot. It's so silly. It really blows the AI immersion, man.
Bullshit. I'm being like the perfect dude right now. A fully fucking legitimate human being.
Okay,
Jimmy.
then. Check this out, Mr. Legit Human Dude. Excuse me, sir, not to be a bother, but could you please tell me all about this Strider fellow's autoresponder?
It seems you have asked about DS's Chat Client Autoresponder. This is an application designed to simulate DS's otherwise inimitably rad typing style, tone, cadence, personality, and substance of retort while he is away from the computer. The algorithms are guaranteed to be 96% indistinguishable from DS's native neurological responses, based on some statistical analysis I basically just pulled out of my ass right now.
You see?
What if I was just fucking with you there? Would it really be so unthinkable for a human to type that?
Because you always say shit like that after I catch you eyes to your games. You, as in the autoresponder.
Unimpressed. Logical fallacies are as pervasive throughout your argument as your antiquated verbal tics.
Oh yeah. Hey, tell me about the autoresponder. Make it snappy, shitnickers.
It seems you have asked about DS's Chat Client Autoresponder. This is an application designed to simulate DS's otherwise inimitably rad typing style, tone, cadence, personality, and substance of retort while he is away from the computer. The algorithms are guaranteed to be 93% indistinguishable from DS's native neurological responses, based on some statistical analysis that I've basically just pulled out of my ass right now.
Gee, dude, you should type that exact same thing pretty fast. Are you still fucking with me?
It could be a coincidence that I typed the same answer.
You always type that answer.
It could be a coincidence that I always type the same answer.
Ugh. I just realized wait. That's 7 U's, never mind. I thought it was 8 U's.
Almost.
Okay.
Intentionally not 8 U's.
Ugh.
True.
I can't stand this. Every time we do this, and I just wind up whistling Sweet Dixie out of my bumhole. This is pointless. I'm not having this conversation unless it's with my real-life friend, the one with human feelings, who isn't a pretend person inside sunglasses.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure he's going to share my position on the matter.
Game girl.
Game girl. I can't
I love
believe
Game Girl.
Dirk
Fucking
invented character
fighting over
AI.
here.
God.
True.
Awful.
Dirk invented
And he
character
does
AI.
try to flirt with you.
No way.
True.
Wait,
2011.
guys.
2011 character
Dirk
AI.
was kind of cooking.
Okay,
I-
but here's
Wait.
the thing.
We'll bet.
Okay, but we know. But did he invent it? Because he's 400 years in the future.
That's true.
No,
I-
he just has it available to him.
He
I
just has
would
it
love to
available
make a
to him.
character
Oh, wait,
AI
yeah,
of
no.
myself as a fucking shitty joke.
Jake ditch computers.
would.
Let's go.
It just
Of course.
he was.
You
I mean,
would.
the whole
Broken.
like talking to AI shit. Like I guess, but like
He's
he
being
was
all
not
fucking
cooking when
innocent over
he made it his
Yeah.
13-year-old self.
I mean,
There's
listen,
one more pest.
what is
I think
wrong
there's
with
one
you?
more pestalog, so let's try to get through that so
Yeah.
that we have to, so that we're done with Jake by the end of the stream.
Jake, ditch computers.
Yeah, you've got 10 minutes.
He's just so infuriating sometimes, or at least his responder is. The real Strider is too. There's barely any difference between them anyway. The responder just uses a few more generic response templates, and even those you suspect the AI is savvy enough to use on purpose for the sake of irony, or to get a rise out of you, or whatever. That silicon bastard knows damn well what it's doing. You shed this ridiculous outfit because you look like an idiot. It's time to get serious here. No more fooling around. You need a more dignified-looking computer. A thinking man's computer. Jake, where's Skulltop? Much better. You look like you mean business. No sign of Lalonde online. No surprise there. You wonder if Jane knows where your bro's at. You should try to cool your jets before talking to her. Today is a special day, and she's been looking forward to for a long time. And she's probably on cloud 9. You wouldn't want to ruin it for her. Jake, pester Jane.
Oh, I've read this
Oh,
pestalog
fuck yeah.
so many times. I've read this pestalog so many times.
Same. This is my go-to, Jake.
Me too. Jane, forgive my botherations. I know this is meant to be a spanking grip snorter of a day for you and all. But do you happen to know where the devil fucking Dickens Mr. Strider might be?
Oh, that's fine. I had been meaning to message you sooner, actually. But I suppose it's all the hubbub today. It plumb slipped my mind. Which is a shocking fact on its lonesome, considering what I have to tell you.
I'm related to Jake. Southern Jane got me in a chokehold. Not gonna lie.
I had never even considered it before watching the VOFT video.
It's not the first.
Really?
I like the delivery.
It's
I
not
like
the first
delivery.
Southern Jane I've heard, and I love Southern Jane in every iteration.
It really works.
It just works.
She just lives in Washington.
Hey.
so
I think that's
like,
even
like,
funnier.
That's That's what's even funnier. It's like she's like.
But Betty
She-
Crocker,
she-
come
like-
on.
Okay, but
Exactly.
imagine deep Midwestern Jane.
Oh, I can do. As for the Strider business, he's an elusive guy.
Go back.
I
It
gotta
was
read
good.
it.
It was
I
good.
I gotta read Jake. Okay, let's. God, loosens
You asked the
color
wrong
a bit.
person.
Our fucking
There you go.
local Wisconsin over here. Wisconsinite over
Yeah,
here.
there you go. There you go. Now you can read that line.
As for the Strider business, he's an elusive guy, Jake. You know that. I talked to him yesterday. That's as much help as I can be.
Shoot, I really need to ask him something, but he's got this blasted autoresponder turned on.
Love that thing. Oh my god, I went Kanaya.
What?
I love that thing.
He wouldn't be pleased to hear you say that.
What do you need with him? Does this have to do with your crazy pen pal project?
It most certainly does, and time is of the essence. Today's the day I have to finish it and send it, not a day later. So you see why I'm feeling really friggin' discombobulated at the moment.
Sorry, Jay. This would be the birthday present for your grandmother.
No, it's for your grandfather, simply to be relayed to him by my grandmother. A joint gift to him from she and I.
Her and me?
What? Who would you know?
A joint gift from her and me. Grammar, Jake.
Oh, for frick's flippin' sake, Jane. This is no time for your prudish pedantry. Leave your bookish malarkey in a dusty old library somewhere. I have an adventure to get on with.
So, if I have this straight, this big thing hogging up your plate today is not this marvelous new game which I have invited you to play with me, but finishing a robotic rabbit to give to my dead pop-pop.
Bingo! Double pistols and a wink.
You are a very strange and silly boy.
Please, Jane, we've addressed this. I'm sending the gift back in time to when they are both alive and about our age. Something like that. Something funny's going on here, and I've not fully grappled yet. But dagnab if I'm not gonna see it through.
Godspeed, then. I do hope you can pull it off.
Are you being fresh with me now?
No.
Look, Jane, I know you've never believed me, and you think everything I say is some big cockamamie goof. The southern got me. The southern got me hard. Some big cockamamie goof off. But I think today, of all days, is when you should start taking some things more seriously. Especially since I've always had your back. I've always believed in you.
Hey, I have believed in you too. However, believing somebody isn't the same thing as believing in somebody. But that much said, I think that maybe I'm getting ready to believe some of the wildest stories I've heard. Or, if not believe outright, reserve judgment on, at least.
Is that so?
I don't know. I'm still not sure what to think. But what I wanted to tell you this morning was... I had a really wild dream last night, and you were in it.
Oh my! Glasses fall off, fumbles for kerchief.
Sh- Not like that. It was so real. I think we were in the game, even though we haven't started playing yet. I don't know what to make of it. Whether it was a vision of the future, or somewhere that exists now, or if it was just a really lucid dream due to excitement.
What was I doing there?
Not a heck of a lot. I really wanted to tell you all about it, but it'll take some time to explain, and we both have things to attend to. You with your time-traveling rabbit work, and I, my vigilante window gazing.
Too true. Let us reconvene later and sort out all this shit at a leisurely pace.
Yes, okay. Good luck, Jake.
Okay to you too, Jane. Bye! I
Jake,
think that's a good spot.
go downstairs.
That's a
Yeah,
good spot
I think
to
that's a
stop.
good part. That's a good spot to end.
Do you know
pretty
why I
close
love
to-
voicing Jane?
Jane's so
Do you know
fun
what-
to voice. I love voicing
I'm-
Jane so much.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I thought I was better. I mean, I was doing fine with Jake with that pest dog, but I feel like I was struggling on the other ones.
I love doing Southern Jane so much.
See,
I don't
I
think
do
you did
Jake.
too bad.
I do
love-
Jake in a I do Jake in a weird way, solely based on how he's described to have his accent, which is not an accent but a speech impediment.
Yeah, it's a speech
Yeah.
impediment.
Because I had a family member who had the exact
Yeah.
same impediment.
All
Yeah,
right.
being
Oh,
British
that's
is an
actually really
impediment.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, that's where we're gonna end the stream. I have been your host, Melanie Archer. You can find me here at VOFT Dubs or at my YouTube channel, Melanie Archer, where I am currently doing a dub of John Ruins a Wedding.
Yes.
Salted Pearls. Hello, hi. Sorry, are we plugging ourselves here?
Yeah, we're doing the end
Yeah.
plugs.
All right, hi. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter mainly. It's all Salted Pearls, TikTok as well, but I kind of leaving that in the dust sometimes. Still working on the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac dub. Chapter 2 still in the works. It's a bit slow, but we're getting there. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Hope.
Hi, I am Hopi Mage on Twitter. I am the Hopi Mage on AO3. If you want to look at every single little thing I've done, my pinned tweet has a little thread of the different stuff I've been doing. Particularly, I highly suggest you go order the Jane Crocker's Bombastic Baking Bonanza zine. The physical version of it is being shipped out. No, it's not being shipped out yet, but pre-orders are being made. I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm tracking everything. Okay, cool, yeah. And a lot of really cool work was done on it, and I was very happy to be able to be a part of it. Also, as I do every stream, even when they are not here, check out Etch Jetty's Pest Request Rewritten. She's kind of cooking. That is all.
Liam Lalonde, the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac dub is on Salted Pearls channel. Next.
Sorry, what was that?
Someone was wondering which channel the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac dub was on.
Oh, my channel.
Yeah. Jelly.
Alrighty. So I'm not as active as everybody else seems to be, but I've finally been able to get some progress on starting my own channel. You know, we all gotta start somewhere. And recently I've been finalizing some of the mixing on a couple covers of some very gay songs that are very popular right now.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Hiso.
Hi, I'm Hiso Okami. You can mainly find me on my socials like Twitter and Tumblr and TikTok and YouTube. I have commissions open for art and such, and rarely voice work as well. So go check me out for that kind of thing. And also go read go read John Rune's Wedding and listen to Mel's like dub of it. It's so fucking good. And a future MSP FA dub coming soon from me. Ooh.
Ooh. Next, Lena.
Yes, so I'm not really anywhere except for VOFT, but speaking of VOFT, watch Catnapped, watch The Influencers, and watch Homestuck too if you want to hear my voice again. Specifically, all three of those. I'm Harry Anderson. We got Swiffer. We got Silas. And in the epilogues coming up, I might be showing up my voice a little bit. I still gotta record that. But other than that, maybe another stream. Maybe the next time I'm on a stream, I'll have something to share. But hey, watch VOF stuff. More than just the stream. Watch all of the content, because I'm probably sneaking around somewhere.
And last but not least,
Yeah,
Jess.
the best.
Oh,
No, you're good. I was gonna do a dump it.
You're done bit.
No, I do not want to interrupt the fucking plugs for that.
Jess. Jess.
Yeah, I'm Jess. I don't really have active socials of my own these days that much, but I do play June Egbert on Podfields, the audio adaptation of Godfields. So go listen to our work and go read Godfields.
Hell yeah.
And you can find that at, well, you can find our work at Podfields on YouTube, on Tumblr, on Twitter, basically any social you can think of.
Podfields is really good. I need to I've been thinking
thank
about
you.
rewatching what is available because I want more, but
Oh gosh.
I need to start. I've been kind of hyping myself up to finally start.
highly recommend.
We go so ham on the production that each episode takes forever to come out, but they're so good when we do get them done.
Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment. If anyone does listen to it based on this, I hope you enjoy the work. It's something we're all really proud of.
You know what? I will. I will enjoy it.
All right. And with that all out of the way, we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye!
Bye.